Um, what do you mean by the prompt? Like, why do men assume they're the good ones, or they're of the good ones, or one of the good ones? Sorry.
So instead of asking me what I mean, because I was already explaining what I meant, won't you tell me what your take is on it? Because that's why you requested up.
Well, I just
Thank you,
joined.
Amon. Yeah, I know. You interrupted what I was saying to come up here. I was already explaining it. So what did you want to add to the conversation?
Well, I wasn't here for the whole explanation, and also you let me
So
up, so
instead
I,
of
I just wanted to, I
that's
just
fine.
want
I
to
did
know.
let you up. So instead of focusing on what's being said in the comments, you wanted to come up here and switch it. What about, let's ask the honest question. What about my prompt makes you feel little inside? Now you wanted to come up here and switch your narrative.
I didn't. I don't feel little
You
inside. I
came up
just
here
wanted
for a
to ask
reason.
you
So, okay,
what you
let's see if you
meant by
got self awareness. No, no, no. You didn't come up here for that because you would have talked in the comments. You came up here because you wanted to add to the narrative. What did you want to add to the narrative?
No, I just wanted to come to an
So
understanding.
now you can't be honest with yourself because you can't lie to me. I already know the truth. You don't want to be honest with yourself. You came up here asking a question for a reason.
Yeah, well, I wanted to get understanding.
What do you want understanding about?
I want to understand the prompt better so I can answer you better.
What about the prompt? Is you like, oh, that I want to understand better. What about it?
Like, what do you mean one of the good ones?
What do you think that means?
I don't know. Like, I don't know. Like, they're a good person?
Okay, so do you assume that you're a good person?
I hope that I'm a good person. I try to be.
Why is it so important to you to be a good person?
I don't know. It makes me feel good knowing that I can make other people feel good.
So you want to be a good person because of how you make other people
Host,
feel.
do you consider yourself a good
So you
person?
want to so you want to please other people?
Uh, Maybe not please, but just like, help people.
Help people do what?
Live their best life and coexist with one another.
And how are you doing that?
Um, I don't make any big moves because I'm still kind of young, but I'm trying to get myself to a position to where I can help out my community. I can like volunteer and donate a lot of my money to
You
charity.
can't hold on. You can't volunteer and help out now.
I mean, I can, I just don't have much time because right now I'm kind of caught up in trying to find a job because I don't have much money
So then your
and
so your
I need to make a
priority
living.
your priority isn't to help people. Your priority is to get money. Then
Well, I need money to help people.
yeah, yeah. No, you don't need money to help people. But
Well,
your
he did say he
priority is
wanted to donate. Don't be a fucking idiot, host. You know these.
so your priority is to get money,
Right
not to
now,
be a
yeah.
good person. Yeah. So your priority
He
isn't to be a
wants to
good
be a
person. So why is it so
philanthropist. You need money.
important to say that you're a good person if that's not your
Host is being
priority?
willfully ignorant. Wow.
Well, my priority is right now to get money so I can, it's a means to an end, so I can be a
No, no,
good
no. Hold
person.
up.
I mean,
I said
I'm
you can
being a
help
good
people.
person
Hold
right
up.
now,
No, 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 no,
but
no.
like,
I said you can help people right now, but you said
yeah, I
no because
do.
I gotta get money. Hold up, real quick. You say you gotta get money. Why do you need money?
Because I need to sustain
To
myself.
donate, you fucking
I'm gonna
moron.
die if
So
I
yeah.
don't get
So the
money.
priority is to take care of yourself. Why are you
Yeah,
lying and saying it is for other people? Then
I never said that. I said I would like to
you
help people.
no, no. You said you're a good person, but
Oh,
that's not.
she's a little slow.
Hold
Yeah, I
up,
try
hold
to be
up,
a good
hold up.
person.
You if y'all want to just interrupt in the comments, be a troll in the comments. But that's what I'm saying. If you're a good person, and it's so important to be a good person, you will prioritize that over trying to get money. But the reality is that you want to get money, and it's not that you want to get money for other people. I'm pretty sure you got some money. The money you have now, why not give it away?
Because if I give it all away, I'm gonna be homeless. And then I'll
Yeah.
die,
So
and then I can't help
it.
people.
So hold up. So hold up. Hold up. If you had no money, and other people had money, and there was no way for you to get it, would you find a way to get the money?
If there was no way for me to get it, I couldn't get it.
Yeah, you delusional, but that's okay. I just think it's interesting when you say, to be a good person, that's your go-to because you want to be a good person perceived by others, and I want to know why do you want to do that, and clearly you don't know.
I told you I
What's
want to
up,
be a good
VO?
person because I
No, no,
enjoy
you
being a
All
don't.
right,
good
No, you
that's
person.
don't.
enough. That's enough. That's enough. All right, what's up? Why do men assume they're one of the good ones? It's because they are, and they also comparing themselves to the worst of the worst type of men. So as long as you don't grape women, harm women, you're one of the good ones. So by comparison, we are. And especially, I got 3 jobs. Like I pay taxes, I take care of my family. I'm a fire life safety director, so I get paid to protect life and property. I'm definitely one of the good ones compared to all these scumbags.
Yeah, and that's why like media has a tendency of like having like the bad villain, right? I mean, I know the Batman movies aren't the best, but I do like how they shift the narrative about the villains. Um, kind of rationalizing why they're doing things and not just they're doing bad things because they want to be bad. But you ought to talk about the motivation behind it because all people are capable of doing good things, but all people are capable of doing bad things. So when you say you just wanted the good ones because of like these horrible people, it's like, yeah, we create a boogeyman so we can point the finger, and then you fell for that because now you're like, oh, but I'm good because I'm not the worst of the worst. Like nobody would consider themselves the worst of the worst, but you're capable of doing all those things.
That's not true. Some people actually have to consider themselves the worst of the worst because everybody around them call them the worst of the worst. Like you could be in denial all you want, but if everybody around you is saying the same thing,
Yeah,
you
but
are
that's what I'm
aware.
saying. If you comparing, hold up, I would never. That's the fact is the fact that you want to compare yourself to the worst of the worst is the point. That's the point. Y'all always. That's what I'm saying. Hold
Leash.
up. No, no. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up, real quick. Hold up, P4. Hold up. But go ahead, Liz. I'm gonna just go so we can open the panel. Fifth time is crazy. You there?
Um, so that guy before definitely was not focused on getting money so that he could help other people. He has dreams of being rich, and they're
Yeah,
completely
absolutely not.
obviously selfish. Yeah. Um, but yeah, I mean, I think that Vio touched on this, but the fact is that men all benefit from the fact that there are so many bad men out there. Like the overall bar for men is just very low because there's so many really really bad ones. So and I think I said this last time, but people with privilege are constantly, the world is constantly telling them that they're good, like reinforcing that, whether maybe not like straight up saying you're good, but reinforcing this idea that they're good by doling out those special privileges, by like just images that are shown in the media, by the way that they're treated, all of these things. And so it's when that's how you're treated, when that's the message that you're getting, yeah, you're gonna think you're good.
Yeah, I agree. And he definitely was delusional. But yeah, people don't want to own up to that. That's the problem. Go ahead, P4.
I agree. I agree with what she was saying. Like how they want to paint some people as like, oh, they good, they always good. Like that is true because some people aren't like they aren't the majority. Like the majority of some people are raised with like, how would I put this, some morals. So like they may stray off a path sometimes, but not most of the time. Compared to some people that be off of the track most of the time, like because they wasn't raised with moral, or they wasn't raised with the same sense of compassion that you would have. So like when you do something, it's probably even worse because you know what you're doing. Compared to somebody that's just been living like this, like somebody could be completely blind to how they treat somebody. Like you could try to tell them all you want, but just based off of how they been living, how they was raised, it's too far gone to a certain point. So I believe like you shouldn't compare yourself to like what the worst. I think you should compare yourself to the majority. I mean, not even the majority, but like the bare minimum at least. Cause like the bare minimum, you should be there for your kid. You should work a job. You should take care of your kid. You know, like you should have a happy wife. You feel me? Like you should be the leader. She shouldn't have to worry about nothing. So that's the bare minimum. I think that's what every man should be. So I don't say you shouldn't compare yourself to the worst. Fuck that shit.
Yeah, but that's, I think the problem, no, y'all think too small. That's comparison thing, right?
How do we think small?
For-
How do
Alfred,
we
you on
think
mute.
small?
You insult the intelligence of men and you think you're smarter. It doesn't make you smarter, just make you
No,
rude
no.
and dumb.
I
Go
want her to
ahead,
tell us. Like,
Alfred.
how do you think we think small?
Okay.
Hold up. Go ahead,
Well,
Alfred.
I've always been told I've been a good man. But I picked the wrong people. That's my bad part of me. I picked the wrong people to be around.
So you got to be told.
No, I don't have to be told. I just never knew it. People
That's what
would
you led
say,
with.
you know, okay,
Who's these
like
people?
if you was to follow me on even on TikTok, people actually, I don't know, they say, are you okay? Or what's the terminology what I heard someone say? Are you specially, what's the special? Like, you know, like basically, artistic. They thinking like you're artistic or something.
Hey,
Because,
can I answer the prompt?
Go
Okay,
ahead, finish
right.
what you're saying, Alfred.
but I you know, I don't think of myself that like that. You know, I'm a Boy Scout. I was a Boy Scout. I was trained.
All right, so I'm gonna tell you. Hold up, you're not saying nothing. I'm gonna tell you what's wrong with what you're saying, right? One, right, because you're about to victimize yourself. So you're not a reliable narrator. So yeah, you can if you paint the narration to other people and
I'm
you're
listening.
like, well, and you victimize. If that's the case, that and when you away, that wouldn't be reliable. That'd make you a good person. But go ahead. You gotta come off of mute.
Yeah, hello.
Mm-hmm.
Is it my time to talk?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Why do men assume they're one of the good ones? Uh, they just assume because it's like a cope. It's like a
You want
coping
to say something or
mechanism.
no?
Can't y'all hear me? Hello? Yeah, I can hear everybody, but she ain't. She's saying she can't hear. I'm confused. Yeah, hello.
Tara?
We connection just trash.
No, we hear you. Go ahead.
Okay. But you know, it's a coping mechanism. Most of these niggas is just not really attractive, and a lot of these niggas is broke. And you know, they when they can't get a bad bitch, they just claim that's because they a nice guy. Whole time these niggas ugly, broke, and just ain't shit. And that's why I say it's mainly like a coping mechanism.
What's an attractive man to you? Hold up.
I'm just a
What
man.
makes
I
a man
mean,
attractive to you?
you said what?
So what? Hold up. What do you deem as an
Yeah,
attractive
that's a good
man?
question.
What do I can't hear? I'm hearing like two people talking. I mean, I'm not gay, but but
Can't
I
tell. You
can.
judging men looks like they
What you
Shit, most of
I
these
mean, I
niggas
can
ugly,
tell when
bro.
a nigga bat shit ugly though. Like, I mean, that ain't mean you gay, but I mean, we can all
So
tell
that's
when
what
a
I'm
nigga
saying.
ugly.
What do you consider? Hold up. So if you
Like
know
if a
if he's
nigga look
something
like
ugly, how do you know
shit.
he's
If a nigga
handsome?
shit. If a nigga look
Like
like a Biggie, like if he just ugly, like just big, fat, fucked up features. I mean, like just ugly. Like the fuck.
is it just me?
Um,
Yeah.
I mean, it ain't shit sassy, but I mean, we all got eyes. Like, we know when the nigga just batshit ugly.
You a grown man.
It don't matter. I'm just saying. Like, that's a coping mechanism.
Yeah, y'all was raised wrong. Y'all must have just had single mom.
No, the ugly
So,
niggas be
so
beating
I'm
women.
gay. So I'm gay because I can tell when the nigga's just ugly. Like, when a nigga undesirable.
No, hold on. Ain't nobody say all that. I just want you was talking about men being ugly or not attractive. So I wanted to know what you deem attractive, what type of traits in men. You be like, oh, that look good on him. That's all I wanted to know.
He gotta be short.
Just having
Go
money.
ahead.
Like, I mean, I can tell, I can look at a nigga and be like, okay, he get bitches. If he got money,
So
if the
you think
nigga,
men with money are attractive?
Yeah, that is
Okay, hold on.
weird.
Calm
I look
down.
at it
Hold
from
up,
a
hold up.
female view.
Sir. You think men with money are attractive? What else do you find attractive in men?
It ain't about what I find attractive. It's the same shit. Like, if a woman got a BBL and she got nice hair and nice skin,
No, it is.
a woman gonna be
It
like,
is.
okay, I know she pulled niggas.
No. Thank you, Zika. Hold up, sir. Besides money, what's something else that you find attractive in men?
I don't find niggas attractive.
So act
You
like
just
that.
said
Like calling men ugly means you
if
like
you
women
said
doctrine.
I deem him unattractive, then you have a criteria for what you consider attractive in men, sir. What you find attractive besides money?
You call men unattractive when you started talking.
Huh?
You gotta think about it. What you find attractive in men?
Shit, what the fuck you
Like, what's your
find
type?
attractive?
What's going on? No, you the one who said it. I want to know what you find attractive in men.
Nah, what the fuck you find attractive, man? Cause you sound single.
No. Hold up. You the one who said it. I just want to know what you find attractive.
But you
All right, so
single.
you think men with
But
money
you
are
single.
attractive? What else do you find attractive in men?
I ain't
It's not
answering
that
that shit.
complex.
Bitch, you single, ho.
Yo, he's sassy. He act just
Are you
like his
saying you're a
mother.
good person?
In the same boat
I'm
as you.
Shit.
I don't
confused.
think you got the man you want either.
You said what?
I said I think she in the same boat as you because it don't sound like you got the man you want either.
Bitch, I got a whole fucking girl right here. I got a girl right here beside me.
I do, and she's
Yeah.
listening to you speak
Yeah.
to a woman
Hold
like
up.
that.
Do you
That's
and
embarrassing for
her
her.
have the same taste in men?
Here, babe, here. Get on the phone. They want to hear you.
Hello?
Hey, what's going
Bro,
on?
why he put you on the
Hold on,
phone?
sir. Hold
We
on,
just
sir.
want to know. Hold up. He was talking about what he find men attractive
Here,
in men.
babe,
I just
here's
want
the
to know,
phone. I don't think they
what's
want to hear
considered
me.
attractive?
No, I
Yeah,
want to hear
ain't
you.
nobody trying to put you on the phone. We just want to know what you find attractive in men. That's all. You said men who unattractive. So which one is attractive? But okay,
What
go
if that
ahead,
was
Shamron.
him?
He don't. No, he don't want to say what he find attractive. He want to keep them niggas guessing.
I
Go
wonder.
ahead,
Nah, I
Shamron.
was trying to talk to the woman, but it sounded like is she whitey woman? She whitey, ain't she?
It don't mean.
Here, babe. No, I'm black, actually.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah, she sound
how your
black.
day going?
Pretty well.
No, Sharon, don't be flirting with that woman.
My fault.
Go ahead, Sharon.
Why do men assume they're one of the good ones? Lack of self-awareness, and the fact of the matter is we compare ourselves to the men that we know are bad, the ones that are
Here,
terrible,
babe.
the ones that we know have the criminal history or the felony record, right?
Here, babe, here's back your phone.
Because that's always what we compare ourselves to try
Yeah,
and
they
make
said they don't
ourselves
want to
look
talk to me on there.
Yeah, that's the same person. He's changing his voice. He's weird.
Yeah.
You said what?
So yeah, that's pretty much the reason why we compare ourselves to the men that are obviously bad, so we can feel better. But the fact of the matter is, if we put the amount of effort that we essentially like try to get women to put in, as far as trying to be a good person or be a good woman, we would probably be good men. But we rely on women being good, so we don't have to be in relationships. It's that, and the fact that we also depend on women. Sorry, not women, men being terrible to make us look.
What's considered good though? Because I don't think your definition of good is the same. I think it's the same word that we're using, but I don't think your definition of good is the same. So what would you deem good? Like, what do you think men consider good?
Oh, well, for us, a lot of times we rely on the fact that we have a job, or we rely on the fact that we have a car, we rely on the fact that we have like a place to stay, or our own place rather. We also rely on the fact that we don't have a criminal record or a felony history when it comes to, like crime and stuff, or we rely on the fact that we've never been incarcerated to try to say that we good. Whereas women, right, women have a whole other set of like almost requirements, right? Women have to be compassionate. Women have to be caring. Women have to be able to take care of a household. Women have to be able to cook. Women have to be able to clean. Women have to be able to, I don't know, soothe a man or soothe children or be good with children and stuff like that. The requirements are very much so different. Whereas men rarely, if ever, have to have those same qualities. It's just we have to have a job, a place, our own place, a car, transportation or whatever. And that's it's really the bare minimum for us in order to make an appeal as a good man, but it doesn't really cut it to be a good person.
I agree. I agree.
Hold up, Martian. What's up, Drika?
Um,
Hey Liz, hey Shan, hey Tara, hey y'all. I don't see who else
Hey.
up there. I was gonna take all Shan points, but I couldn't focus to take them all. So I'ma just say, I'ma just say, yeah, I think that they have to assume that they're the good ones. And I'm sure somebody gonna say this already. Hold on. That y'all gotta mute up. I'm sure y'all already said this, but they have to assume that they're the good man because that plays into the narrative about the majority of men are good. You just gotta weed your way through them. It allows them to have us dazed and confused on, our chances of running into more good men than bad men. So the likelihood of you running into these bad men that we gotta protect you from is rare. So because they have that way of thinking about it, or they tell those type of lies, they have to put themselves in a position of being, hold on, they have to put themselves in a position of being the good guy, right? They have to play into that. And I also think that it allows them to be vague, right? Because I think you was asking a question like, what is being a good guy? That can change depending on who you're talking to. Because not having a record and having a job and all those things, don't be somebody is good. But you also have men who say that they're good guys because they've been through all this turmoil and they changed and they came back on the other side better, and they'll say that they're a good man. So it's supposed to keep us dazed and confused, and I'll leave it at that.
Thank you, Drika. Because it is subjective. Go ahead, Martian.
Say me?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. I agree with what Sheen was saying. A lot of man correlate stability and being a function adult who is taking care of their responsibilities as a good man. But that negates character flaws, that negates personality, that negates their overall morals and principles. I think you have to tie all of that together to equal to a good man. I think a man who is a good leader and takes action instead of just talking about it, and he shows up when needed. He has great principles and morals, and he stands on those. And a man who is stable, all of those combine into a good man.
No. Mm-mm. Good men don't exist.
Perfect men don't exist. Y'all looking for perfect. Good is bare minimum.
No. Good men don't exist.
Good is good
Go
enough.
ahead, Cass. Hold that video. We got Cass, and then we open the panel up. Cass, you got unmute.
Hello?
Hello.
Hey, how's it going?
What's going
Hey,
on?
you said good men don't exist?
What you want to say about the prompt?
Well, the prompt, I feel like a lot of immature men will use what they have been through, you know, just
Y'all
going
always adding
throughout life.
descriptors.
I'm sorry?
Y'all always adding descriptors.
We always end descriptive.
Yeah, you don't have to say immature men. Just say men.
Fair enough, my bad. No, well, some men, they use what they've been through in their life, like personally to define like where they're at as a good person, and that will never define who you are. Like what you've been through, what you go through, is who you decide to be at the end of the day. That defines who you are, whether you a good or bad person at the end of the day. God gave all of us free will. We all got free will. We all know what's right. We all know what's wrong. Don't use no excuse.
Did he though?
Oh no?
No. You're not saying shit. We can just open the
Oh, I'm
panel.
wrong.
He
Hold
was
up, real
saying
quick.
something
Make
on
sure
mute.
If
y'all
I'm
tap in.
wrong, tell me why
Hold
I'm
up,
wrong. I would
hold
love
up,
to hear it.
Iz.
Hold on,
Hold up,
guys. Let me
Iz.
say
Hold up.
something.
Hold up. Make sure y'all tap in the screen, share the live. Other people might want to participate in the conversation. If you agree with people, go ahead and gift them. And make sure y'all send your daily heart needs. We're gonna open the panel because the last two motherfuckers ain't said a motherfucking thing.
Yeah.
Wait, I ain't say
Y'all,
nothing.
no, you definitely ain't say nothing. Y'all think small. That's what I'm saying. And then like when y'all come up
Wow,
here, y'all saying like these real vague terms.
Comprehension was more. He said something
Hold up, hold up,
profound.
hold up, hold up, hold up.
wow.
Like y'all real vague, right? Um, and the reality is, and it's true, there are no good men. It does not exist. That's the problem.
Were you raised by a
Yeah.
good man?
I think that I'm hearing a lot of speaking in cliches and like platitudes, and I have to wonder if men actually ponder like what it is to be a good person, or if
Can I,
like you ever have
So
before.
I will propose a question to the women that said there are no good men. Have you ever experienced a good man by
The
your
women who
definition?
asked.
That's a good
No,
Have
question.
you?
hold up, real quick. That don't make sense. If I say
It
y'all no real
does.
men, and then you say, did you experience one?
I
That like
said
the
my
question
Well,
question
doesn't.
not
was
even just, not even like, have you
my
ever met?
question was according to the definition of what you think a good man is. Have you experienced that? Yes or
If I
no?
just said, that good men don't exist, why would you then say, well, do you know any? That's
Well,
dumb.
if it doesn't
That's a
apply,
dumb
then let it
question, sir.
fly.
I don't mind asking questions, but that's a stupid question.
There's
The
no
question's
such
already been
thing as a
answered.
stupid question.
Yes, it is.
I
They tell
Somebody
you
disagree.
that
asked.
Yeah,
they tell you that in college. If you
They,
No.
went,
they actually don't tell you that in college.
they
no, they
actually
do. They
do.
do. They do.
They actually
They
do.
don't.
No, you don't. A professor might tell
Unless
you
y'all
that
went to a
stupid.
community college. Y'all probably
Hold
went to a
on,
community
loser.
college. I'm
Hold
talking about a
on, hold on,
university.
hold on. You went to a prison college, but you were a loser. They had to motivate your dumb ass to
Whoa,
do
why
something.
we
But
name
that is
calling?
Ooh.
Why
not,
we
hold
name
on,
calling?
hold
Why you
on.
talking about
That is
your
the
daddy like
individual.
that,
There's
bro?
no course that say
You're
that says
projecting.
don't ask no stupid
You're
questions
projecting.
101. You're a loser.
Ma'am, I
No,
went to
the
ma'am,
reason,
I went to
hold
Purdue
up.
University.
Hold up. The reason why they say that is so you don't feel embarrassed when you ask stupid questions. They literally do that so that like to help the conversation go like, well, we're gonna respect questions because all know stupid question, but they thought it was a stupid question. They were just trying to save
They were trying to not to
your
hurt your
self-esteem or
feelings.
whatever.
Nah, that's
Yeah.
because they got
So
different learning levels. Some people gotta ask it like
no,
5 times.
the fact that
Some
they had
people gotta
the
ask it
fact
six
that you
times.
heard that, hold up. The fact that you heard that mean you ask stupid fucking questions. That's fucking
No.
crazy.
Nah,
No,
I
that was
mean
a
It-
dumb
every
fucking
every every
question.
class I ever been in, it has
so
been some
you just
people where they had to say that. But for the most part, if you gotta hear it again, you just gotta hear it again. I mean, fuck it, who
yeah,
The
cares?
and then by
question,
your own admission, you literally just said the same thing I did, but go off. You
no,
you
not at all.
did. You literally just said they said that not to hurt your feelings, meaning they said it.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna
But go
validate you.
off.
Yeah, they said it. They said it because they didn't want to
But go
disagree. But you
off.
definitely was asking a stupid
So
question.
that
Nah,
contradicts
it
your
was a
Just
good
statement,
hold up.
doesn't
question.
it?
It
Everybody
was
didn't
a
go to
It
valid
Everest
does
College.
question.
You got
contradict
it.
your
Calm the fuck
statement.
down.
It was
I
a
went to
valid
Purdue
question.
As a man
University.
that has not been to college, I want to say that just because a professor said that there's no such thing as a stupid question does not mean that it's inherently true.
But the white man said it though.
And you believe it?
Hmm. Hmm. And
What?
for all the
All right,
community college goers, I went
hold
to
up, y'all.
Purdue. Purdue.
Hold up.
Where'd y'all
Sir, it
go?
was a stupid fucking question. We're gonna move on from it. I said what I said. You want to counter with something else, but that question was dumb. You asking a clarifying question that basically can be debunked, like answered by the statement I just made was stupid. We're gonna move
This
on from that.
prompt is dumb.
We talking about men thinking they one of the good ones, which is why you up here talking about what you went to school with. That's what I'm
Definitely
saying.
one of the good ones.
Because y'all assume like you did with the post. So I had to correct.
None of
I
us
didn't go
agree.
to
We're just
Everest.
better than the bottom of the
I
You
barrel.
went
went
to
to Purdue.
Purdue.
Fuck all that.
And the men on the panel
100%.
haven't cursed you out despite you being rude. So the other men are actually good ones too.
No, I ain't shit. And I can
First, who
admit that
else?
I'm better than a lot of men. That don't mean I'm good.
Facts. No, I think a good man is a man that's actually trying. Cause like he just said, like it's some men that could admit that they ain't shit. Like your girl, she might pop off at the mouth. She might make your sandwich wrong. You might just hit her ass and see no wrong in doing that. You might do that for the next 10 years and never see no wrong in doing that. But a man that could say that shit is wrong and I'ma actually try is a good man.
Did,
even
No,
if
it's
he
not.
failed.
Now, there y'all
Cause
go.
did
That's
y'all
what
not
bare
hear my
no,
minimum is
submission?
talking about.
listen,
That's
because
bare
this
minimum.
is
Did
where you
y'all not
come
hear
in.
what I said?
This is where you come in. This is where you come in as a woman. You tell that man, this is where I'm gonna let shit slide, and this is where I'm gonna cut that shit off. This is where I'm gonna.
All right, P4, shut the
I
fuck
don't
up.
think this
Shut,
nigga.
shut the fuck
Can I
up.
say
Are
something
you
real
really
quick?
saying something though?
Because this is interesting. Because you're assuming, right, that the woman in this scenario doesn't need to be taught these things, that the woman already knows it, and that it's her job to teach a man who somehow didn't get the memo of what's right and what's wrong. And why would that be? Like,
We could have that
why would
logic.
two
We
grown
could have
adults, like,
that.
why are you assuming one of them needs to
We
teach the other
no
one
look.
how to be a good person
We
and
could
what's
have
right from
that
wrong?
logic. We could have that logic for both. Because in a marriage, it's duality. Like it's gonna be good and it's gonna be bad with both.
Yeah.
Even and look, listen. Even as a man, right? Your woman, she may get mad at you. She may cheat on you. You might have to take her back and be like, you know, it's all good, baby. You know, I ain't even mad at you. She may put her hands on you. It's all good, baby. I ain't even mad at you. As a man, that's what you're supposed to do. It's gonna be duality. You're supposed to accept each other. You know, as a man can accept way more than what a woman can, and I will say that's a fact. But as a woman,
What? That doesn't
we
even make
can't.
sense.
If no look, if a woman, if a man cheat on a woman, she gonna be heartbroken. It's gonna be way worse. It's gonna be way worse than if you cheat on me. You cheat on me. I may be heartbroken, but I might not divorce you. You cheat on a woman, she
Not
might divorce your ass,
necessarily. It's
Bro,
just
what the
what
and
you're
fuck
she
is
might
willing
this
take
to
your
song?
house,
accept.
and she might
Oh
take
my
your
gosh.
car.
No. Because you know
Nah,
Hey,
what? I've been in a
P4,
Did
relationship
y'all
for
what's
hear
Cheating
what
5
cheating
the
on
on?
fuck
her
years
is
was
not
going
and
so
on?
highly.
you know, people make
P4
Different
just
topic
mistakes.
at
brought
a
up a
time.
So,
very interesting point right now, though.
Hold on, let
what?
Answer.
Cindy finish.
Like,
So what I was
so
saying,
I'll tell her like,
Hold on,
oh,
Kez.
go
Shut the fuck up, Kez. Let Cindy go.
so what I was saying to him is that it just depends on what a person accepts. You just said a woman could be cheated on and they can't forgive a man. So I was trying to say that, you know, in my situation, I've been married 25 years. And you know what? People make mistakes. There could be, my husband could be at a party, having drinks, get drunk. There's a lady there that looks like J-Lo. Like maybe I could forgive him. So it's not like a man or a woman thing. It's just like what a person is willing to deal with. You know, like one man could be good to one woman and have like these faults that I would never accept, and vice versa. So it just depends on the person and what you're willing to accept and what your version of good is.
But that would just prove that he
And
not good
and look,
because
and
then
I
hold up,
agree because I
Right. I
said
don't
that's
think
hold
where
that
up,
there's
hold up, hold
necessarily
up,
a
hold up.
good or a perfect
I'm
man.
responding. Hold up. That would just say that like he not good because given the opportunity he would do it. That's all it says. It's like
Yeah, I don't
uh,
think that there's necessarily a good or a perfect person in general. Like there's things that, you know, somebody might like about me that's okay for them, or somebody else might hate me and say that I'm a terrible person. So it's just all about preference and what you're willing to accept.
and to add on to that, right? And to add on to
Hold
that,
on.
right? Like how you
Before we
said,
do
given
that,
the
did y'all not
opportunity,
pay attention to
like
what I said a minute ago? I
Yeah,
literally
I think
said
you did
that.
say that. It's
No,
based on, you know,
yeah.
what the preference is.
Well, no. What I'm saying is, I literally said that the only reason men be thinking we good is because we compare ourselves to men that we know are bottom of the barrel. Just because a woman do something and you have the option to hit her and you choose not to, does not make you a good man. It just makes you
Yeah,
better
yes,
than a
it
man
do.
that would, if
Yes,
that.
it do make you a good man.
Yeah.
You're
No,
weird
it
for
makes
saying
you
that.
better. It doesn't make you good.
All right, that's still
If a
better. The
woman
hell?
doesn't hit someone, does that make her a good woman?
Duh. But keep your hands to yourself. Self control.
So a good woman is just a woman who doesn't beat her husband.
no,
That's a
women
good
can hit
woman?
their men. Women can hit their men if they
Yeah, if
want
you're
to.
not abusive, you're a good person.
So what she's saying is as long as we don't hit you weird ass niggas upside y'all head, we good. Cause
And verbal
I wanna
But
go,
abuse
as a
hold
and
man,
on, hold
emotional
you
on.
abuse.
can't swing though. Cause you
Hold
swing, you might kill her. You feel me?
hold on. Cause the
Gotta
way your
send them
voice
a
sound, I'm knowing for a fact you hit like a cotton ball on the end of your arm. But the thing that's important. I want to be able to have a drunken night with my homegirls and see the type of petite niggas I like, and have a little moment. I want my man to forgive me. I just had a lapse in judgment. I want the same grace, and y'all know damn well that don't happen. So again, there is grace and there is these excuses made for men, and it's bad advice when you talking to women, because at the end of the day, women don't need to be trying to see what they can handle. Like, they don't need to see how much they can manage as it comes to these who I've sorry, mute up. Women don't need to be trying to see how much they can take from a nigga, like how much pain and suffering they can take. They need to be trying to see how much they can get out of that nigga, as in resources. That's what women need to be focused on. Not if you can handle if he cheat on you, not if the love will still be strong, not if you can rebuild with this nigga. Women need to accept that these men are the bottom of the barrel. The only thing that's good about some of them is that they got the resources for this type of society that you can get out of them. But don't be having this fantasy of you might just find one. Like, it ain't no real playbook you can go off, so you just gotta find one that can do what you need them to do. If the doing ain't giving you resources and being able to set you up a certain type of way when things go wrong, then that ain't what you want, sister. That's not what you want. We're not falling for this old school fantasy of, just get what you can handle. No, get a nigga with some money, because you can't handle none of them. They all disgusting. That need to be the attitude. His money. I need him to have money. I need him to always be working to giving me some money. I need him to be working to giving me some resources. I need resources all kind of places, in real estate, in stocks, in motherfucking banks, in credit unions.
And
I need a piece of the
as a adult,
retirement.
right?
I
As
need
an
all
adult,
kind
right?
of shit. Lumber,
That's
diamonds.
all you worried
So you
about?
said, so you said,
Well,
so you
that's
said,
kind
you
of
said
sad
all
too.
men.
That's
So you
kind of
said all
sad.
men are bottom of the barrel, right? You said ain't no good men, right?
Wait, before you finish,
But you,
because the lady said that said no. What's
I
sad?
said that's kind of sad that that's your entire mentality.
No, let me
It's
So
tell
she
you.
very
grew up
Hold on,
poor.
let me
She
tell you
grew
what's
up with
facts.
sad. Hold
nothing, so she
But
on.
wants
that's
to.
my opinion.
No, that's your. Hold on,
That's my opinion.
that's your opinion, and I'm gonna tell you this.
Broke
I'm gonna hold
women
your
always want
hand.
resources.
I'm gonna hold your hand with a tampon in between it. It's sad that that's your opinion, but I have empathy for you. I think that women need to stop thinking of this fantasy of us having this romance. Like, we have romanticized relationships with men, and it's not gonna happen. So I just want women to get out of this delusion, of this fairy tale of a relationship with a man, that it's gonna be rainbows and sunshine. I want them to get in their minds that it's a business. Getting into a relationship and a marriage with a man should be a business. I want women to be business minded. I want them to be in a logic bag. I want them to have their emotions, because I want them to keep their humanity, but I want their emotions to be on the side when it comes to the relationship, and I want them to be logical and business minded when you're dealing with men. That's the only thing that we can safely secure for ourselves, and if we have children, that's the only safe and secure thing. Getting things, as for treating it as a business, I'll leave it at that, because I already went on my
He's
tangent.
teaching y'all to be
That's
smack
terrible
hey,
selective
advice. So
hey,
and
your
not
this
listen
children
is
to
would be
her.
this
like
is a
a
representative
business
for the women to
transaction.
Treat her
cover.
relationships like
What
a
Drika
business and
said is
smack
100%
Telling you,
selective.
you
That
absolute.
gotta
ain't
get a
none of
white
that
Marriage,
woman,
smack
gang.
selective.
Too
marriage
many
is a
people
business.
Cause it
talking.
ain't nothing over here.
What Drika said is correct. Marriage is a business. The original purpose of marriage was not for love. It wasn't for any of that other frilly, fluffy shit we like to make it about. It was about the acquisition and the solidification of resources and bonds and treaties, respectively. So whenever we come on, we try to make it seem like marriage just has to have all this other like emotional shit to it. It'd be nice if it did, but the very basis of it is literally predicated upon the solidification of business arrangements.
Well, that's not the kind of life I wanted. So, I mean, I have my
Love
own
has
money.
I
nothing to do
understand
with
that, and I
money.
hope
I
you
have
do
my
have the
own
kind of life
money.
you
Chris,
want.
one
I built
second.
my
Yeah,
own life.
but
You know, I have my
Hold
own
up,
career. My
hold up.
husband
Somebody
has
talking.
his.
Stop
We have a
interrupting.
family. Like, that's ridiculous.
It's fine. You can. I hope you have whatever the life you want to have, but I'm talking about the actual basis of the purpose of marriage, and it's
the
not what a
base,
lot of y'all think it is.
in the
But hold
basic
on,
human
before,
person.
but
Okay, I
hold
guess the
on,
actual
but hold on,
definition.
hold on. Let me tell you how I know that. Like, first, I want you to understand something with being on these apps. You want to be mindful about expressing too much of your personal, and I'm saying that because whether you tell the whole story or not, the one thing that I'm able to figure out was it's almost like you're talking like you're on trial, like you're already trying to defend yourself. And two things happened earlier. You were saying, you know, like if my man were to like have a night out and see somebody that's like J-Lo, I might could forgive him. And now you're saying that your relationship, okay, cool. And now you're saying your relationship isn't like that. First of all, your relationship is exactly what I want women to avoid, especially these younger women. I can tell by listening to you that you're trapped. You're not in a good relationship because if you already have to lower, if you're already trying to
Okay.
defend that you're making your own money, and then you also earlier said that you will forgive a man who cheated on you, you're losing, honey. You're losing. That
You
can't
gotta
be
say
your
That's your
women
life.
because no
opinion.
man is
That's your
perfect and men
opinion,
cheat.
and that's
Life
you
by Cindy. Women
putting
can't
what
forgive cheating. I'm telling you, gang.
Hold on, y'all. Let
lifestyle, the
her
way that you want to live, on
respond.
me.
What you say,
You're
life?
putting your lifestyle on me. You're projecting your ridiculousness of how you want to live and how you think and what you think a relationship should be. So stop projecting your ridiculousness on me. Real life is not the way that you described it in a real life relationship when you build a life with a person.
No,
That's
Thank
not
you.
real life what you're
Thank you.
describing.
so I'm not projecting. You're projecting. Well,
No,
I'm
I'm
gonna say
not.
this.
I can
Now
tell
I'm
you
not
that much.
projecting. You telling your
Yes, you are.
business. You told your business.
Listen, I'm giving what my
I
experience is in
know, and
life.
that's
You are
unfortunate.
not. You are not. You are
No, that's
saying like, I
unfortunate.
want a man with money and money, 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 money,
And
money.
you think that that's a
That's what
problem because
you're doing,
you
not
don't have
me.
a man with
I've
money.
lived
You
it.
have a man who
I've
cheated
lived
on
it.
you and who
I have
makes you pay
experience.
bills.
And
You
I could tell from what you're saying, you don't have real life experience. That's the problem.
well, no, you can't tell from what I'm saying because I'm not up here on
Absolutely.
TikTok telling my business.
Absolutely.
That's the thing.
Absolutely.
If I am creating a scenario, it's better than getting up here as a grown lady, I'm sure at least in your 30s, telling people my business, trying to justify why you're with a cheater who got you working a 9 to 5. We ain't the
I'm not with
same.
a cheater. That's not what I said. What I said was that I have built a life with a person. And if a person in real life makes a mistake, that you should give them
That's not a
grace.
mistake,
And
though.
you were
That's
saying
not
the
a
same
mistake.
exact thing that I was saying. So you're just now projecting about the way that you want to live, that everything is about money, 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 money,
She's
not
just
having a
suffering.
real life and
That
building
man got her
a
stressed
good
out.
foundation with
Being
someone
nice
that
You
you
need to
to
love.
calm
her.
down.
It's
That's
okay.
it.
You know what? I get
It's
off
that
you.
simple.
I get off you because I hear it in your voice. And I again,
Yeah, I'm
as
very
although
passionate. I'm
I
very
no,
passionate.
and that's
Cheating is
fine. And
actually a
that's
mistake.
fine that you passionate. And
And that's how I speak. I'm
no,
Passionate.
no.
Puerto Rican and I'm from New York, and
Hold
that's
on,
how I
baby.
speak.
Hold on. Hear what I'm saying. I don't mind how you're speaking. I'm just recognizing that I see what it is, and I'm on a new journey, and I don't want to exploit that. I do wish you the best, though. I do, and I hope that in this exchange, that if I am wrong, I hope to God I'm wrong. I hope
You
that you
are.
have a
You
beautiful.
are.
I hope that it's beautiful for you. I really do, because I would hate to see
And I
another
think that
woman
you're
experiencing
putting
something.
false information. You're one of those people that puts bad.
Now we gonna move on because I'm trying not to come out of bed. But you ain't gonna lecture me. I gave you the olive branch. Either you gonna take it like you take that nigga cheating on you, or you not. But we not gonna go back and forth. I gave it to you. Let it go. Let somebody else talk, sister. Damn, a bitch can't be nice. I want the people who know me to see I'm on a new journey and I'm trying my damnness to have empathy for women, because especially women in these situations, because I really do feel bad, but I can't have nobody this fucking dizzy spreading false information. We're going to recognize what these niggas is, and we're going to move different 2026 and going. Women are not going to be in this dazed, confused state of trying to find love. Y'all gonna treat it like a business, and y'all gonna get y'all resources in order, lady. Y'all gonna get to the motherfucking bag. That's what y'all gonna do. We're done trying to find love with these niggas. They don't give a fuck about us. romantically or platonically. We just gonna say that. So let's move on. We got somebody new up on the panel. Go ahead, Jazz.
That's not true, ladies. Her ex is gonna give
Sister,
a
you
fuck about
tell her.
her.
Hey, thank you. So I do, Miss Drika, I do agree with everything that you're saying, but I'm wondering if maybe the verbiage is what's like triggering people. So I'm wondering if like instead of saying like dating for like business purposes, if you say like seeking out, a person as a partner rather than, a husband or a soulmate. Cause like that
No,
brings
that's
like,
not what she's
it's
saying
kind of
though.
romanticizing things. But if you say like a partner, like a person's looking for a partner, a life partner, maybe that'll like, I guess, soften it up a little bit. Cause I do hear people getting a little triggered by the whole business thing. Like, and it's crazy. I get what you're saying, but maybe it's the verbiage that's really throwing her off a little bit.
There ain't nothing wrong with the verbiage. The thing is, it's like if somebody already in an established relationship, like especially because a lot of times people put their relationships as if because people will say they're in a relationship just to assert like that they higher amongst some like hierarchy or whatever. The reality is like she said what she said, and we got to stop trying to water everything down because people getting their feelings about it. Like she said, that woman ain't had to come up here and tell her business. That's why you don't tell your business.
And one more thing, Tara, too, because I also hold on, life, and then you can go. And we got one more person. I understand what you're saying, and it would be beautiful to be able to try to paint it that way. But the thing is, women have not been getting the cold hard truth, and as of late, because men been putting they cocksuckers in front of a mic and spilling all the beans, we have it, and they don't give it to you in a nice way. They're giving it to us very, very raw, how they feel about us as a collective. We get to hear, we're privy now to the barbershop talk, to the locker room talk. So although it would be unfair to say partner, the issue with that is partner has been translated into being like accepting the person as a teammate or accepting the person for, like you said, for life. And I'm making a point that you need to treat it like it's the relationship or the marriage like a business, because that way, if things go wrong, you can get out of it in the same way that business owners just get out of whatever situation is. You can sell the company, whatever. I want women to look at it in a more strategic way, not thinking of a long-term partnership. If it lasts for 20 years, beautiful. If it lasts for 30 years, beautiful. But I just don't think we're in that place anymore. So that's why I was saying it like that. But I hear what you're saying. And maybe one day I can. No, I'm going to say it raw because I think we just need to hear it raw. I think
Gotcha. I understand where you getting at now. I get it now.
We got some exotic escorting going on here, gang.
Can I go, Terry?
No, just real quick. The ones I'm dropping is those who keep fucking interrupting. Shut the fuck up. Go ahead, Savage, and then G.
Okay, why do men assume they're one of the good ones? I believe that men assume that they're one of the good ones because of their environment and even the women that they've been with, regardless of the harm that they've caused, and accept it. I feel like they enable their toxic patterns, and you just can't keep rewarding bad behavior and accept different results from anybody.
It's more than just romantic relationships. Like every time I do this prompt, we end up talking about relationships. It's so much bigger than that. My whole
Oh
point
no, that's
is,
why I said
hold
environment.
up,
I don't mean to cut you
hold up.
off, but like
No, don't cut me off then. So when I'm saying like specifically, a lot of women have been making connections and recognize stuff on a systematic level, and instead of the reaction being like, oh, we got some new information or this could be processed or whatever, let me look at how this influences my thinking. It's like, no, not y'all not talking about me though. You're not talking about me. You're not talking about the men I know. That's the problem. Or like even women. Well, there's some good ones out there. No, it's not. Like we have to recognize that as a society, there's certain behaviors that's being reinforced and that are being taught and passed down. And we are not like making a connection of how it happens because we live in a society where all the systems of power were established for anybody alive had been here to create any of it. Yet we continue to like have these behaviors as a collective, and everybody want to pass from the behaviors. Like nobody's exempt from society. Nobody's exempt from the fact that they're again. I think it goes to the superhero complex we get from a lot of these like superhero movies. This idea like, oh, it's a hero and he's going to get the bad guy. The reality is that we're all good and we all do bad things. And when we're talking about women and our oppression and how we are systematically oppressing the society, and it's like all the men are saying, well, not me, not me. And we like, well, this is a good man. No, your daddy fucked up, your son fucked up, your friends are fucked up, all the niggas you know are fucked up. And we need to recognize that. I understand that like as a collective species, we got an issue. Not, oh, you one of the good ones because these niggas just trying to get coochie and they censor themselves in the topic. That don't make no motherfucking sense. But go ahead, G.
Yeah, I wanted to. Two things I want to address. The first thing is why do men address the problem? Why do men assume they're one of the good ones? Here's the thing, right? I personally will never say that I'm a good man, right? In fact, when men say that I'm a good guy or I'm a good man or upstanding man, it always gives me pause because other people will have to describe you that, right? So I won't call myself a good man, but other people can. But let me put it into this context, because women on here, they will say that they hate man. They will say that they hate all men except their man, right? Suddenly their husband is not misogynistic. Suddenly their son is not abusive. Suddenly their dad that they grew up with wasn't all these other bad things that they describe man, right? So every other man is bad except the man that they know. And let me just put this into context. Just because you think he is a good man, other women and other people in general might have experienced him differently. You may think he's a good man, but all those other women he worked with, who he was sexually harassing over those years, did not, right? So a lot of women on this app in particular, or just in general, when they experience a man and he happens to be good to her, they would announce that to the masses, right?
What
Without,
about in
with,
yourself? Because all right, you want to call out women, fine. But what about yourself?
what about myself?
Yeah, what about yourself?
Do I think I'm a good man? Is
You
that what
say
you're
you
asking?
don't. I don't know, because you say you wouldn't say that. That's
No,
fine.
no, I
But
would not.
hold up. That's not what I'm saying. Like, why can't y'all admit how you contribute to the systematic issues we have in our society, though? Before you went to go and address women thinking that they found a good one, why don't you address how, like, you as a man actually have been raised in this society and you fucked up yourself? Because you come over here often talking about, well, I know y'all still want to be in relationships, and we telling you that the relationships are flawed. Yet you keep nagging us about being chronically single.
That's the premise, though, right? Drika just said,
No. I ain't talking about what Drake saying. I'm talking about you. Do you have self awareness enough, or you just here to be like, well, y'all women do it too?
what are you talking about?
I just broke it down. I don't understand how to break it down any further.
Well, here's the thing. When I talk about relationships, and you guys talk about relationships, it's always, I don't know, it's just across the board, right? Drika just said that relationships and marriages should be strictly business, and we know that's not the reality of most women. Most women want this strong
So
emotional
no self
attachment.
awareness. So we're
They
not gonna get
want
no self. So we're not gonna get no self awareness. We got it.
no.
All right.
As far as
No, I
relationships,
know.
I have self awareness.
No. I said, how do you contribute to the systems that oppress women in our society? You yourself, you can't admit to that. So no self awareness. So yeah, you got to point the finger at the women. What else did you want to say so we can move on?
No, but I'm specifically pointing out
Yeah, you're pointing a
the
finger, which is a
argument that
problem. Hold up.
I
You're
know, but you
pointing
know,
up. Hold up. Before you say the other men who do that, you pointing the finger. What's the problem? It don't matter if you point at a woman. Like you're still pointing the fucking finger. That's the problem.
you
Nobody
want
wants
me
it.
to
Hold
say that
up.
I'm the problem, though.
Hold
That's
up.
what you want
Hold
me to
up.
admit.
You are part of the problem. And if you don't understand how you part of the fucking problem, you're
Okay,
not
we all
saying
are.
shit. No,
We
no, no,
all are.
no. That's why I said if you got that level of self awareness, then tell us how you contribute to systematic systems of oppression that causes harm to women. Because I just gave an example about how you fucking nag us and it's fucking annoying. Yet you still come back pushing it. So instead of pointing the finger, because anybody can point a fucking finger, talk about yourself.
Okay, so you want me to admit that I'm the problem? Is that what you're trying to say?
Go ahead, Kevin.
Okay.
Thank you, Jay.
Hey,
Thank you, Lady Q.
I just want to say good evening to everybody on the panel. Or if it's night, good night. Um, but I highly agree with G. I think this actually stems from both parties. And when a man talks about, or even women,
So you
when we
hold
talk
up. You
about,
want to point a finger? Hold up. Cause like I know y'all niggas not this fucking dense. I know y'all not this fucking dense. So you want to point the finger too? What I'm saying is, can you fucking admit it? How about that? Since you want to go in there with G, y'all got y'all fucking fingers up. Tell us how you contribute. Do you recognize that when women are talking about men's behavior, we're not talking about the fucking hypothetical big boogeyman. We talking about niggas like you. And have you like even processing any of that, or you still think you one of the good ones? Thank you, Lady
oh,
Q.
watch this. I can answer your question very easily because I have a wife, and all it takes is one woman, not a panel of women, one woman who can say it's always a woman who can say a man is a good man. There are
So
men out
no.
there, but a man can't call himself a good man. That's up to a woman. All it takes is one woman. My wife sees me as a good man, and that's all I need. So,
No, you can't do it. All right, so stop pointing fucking fingers. Go ahead, by way,
see,
my
you hurt.
way.
See, they hurt now. All right, okay.
But why is it only a woman that can say if a man is good?
It
Because it's
goes
all
vice versa too. It
manipulation.
goes vice versa too. A
Well, I'm
It's all
woman,
saying, what if?
manipulation.
That
It's
was
all
my point that I
manipulation.
was trying to make.
If I can convince a woman that I'm good, then I'm good. It's all manipulation.
no, it's not. It's really
Go
not.
ahead,
But
my
So
okay.
what?
way.
Oh, my fault.
Yeah, like why can't you say?
Go ahead, my way. You on mute. All right, he can't figure it out. We just gonna open the panel.
So what if it was a
Okay.
rainbow man that said you was a good man? Would it count?
Bro, there is no rainbow man. Can we be realistic and be serious about the
No,
topic?
I'm serious.
But what?
That
Okay, but as a
serious.
grown
There is
man,
no
why do
rainbow
you need
man.
somebody else to tell you that you a good
There is
man?
no rainbow man.
Why can't you speak for yourself?
Speak for
Because
myself.
that's the point that I was making. Like, I think a lot of men think that they're a good man just because of one woman that they were possibly able to manipulate, which
No,
is
but see,
usually the
but see.
case.
I think it's some good women that think men are good men. And there are even toxic women that think men are good men. But the more a woman tells a man that, the more he's conditioned to think that. So it
So
all
you don't
stems from
think
a
that
woman
you're a
point of
good
view
man
too.
if a woman doesn't think that you're a good man? Like, you can't even list anything that
No, no, no.
Kevin,
If he's not with her, then no. It wouldn't matter what she thinks. To be honest, it wouldn't matter if anybody think I'm not a good man. It's only about what my wife thinks, not random women personally. But that's how I see it.
yeah,
that's the
Kevin, that's the
problem.
point I was making earlier, right? There are people out there, right? They are good to certain individuals, even though they're rotten to their core, right? So
Exactly.
I know
Yeah.
I know people who have been good to me personally, but I do not think they are good people as a collective, right? And that's where we get lost, right? A woman could be married to her husband and he is good to her only. But she will believe in her mind, this is a good guy. This is an upstanding guy, even though he's terrible to everybody else.
Right. I agree
And
with
I'm
that
speaking on
part.
both parties. I'm not speaking only behalf of man. I'm speaking for both parties. That
Just in
That's
man.
what I'm
general. Even
saying. That's why I don't understand why you'll come up here and be like, I'm in a relationship. That shit don't fucking mean nothing. It
Right.
don't fucking mean nothing. Cause we know you in a relationship with somebody with a fucking plate in their head. That shit don't fucking mean nothing. Yeah, y'all say it all the time. Like it's fucking real.
Oh my
What?
god. Sarah.
Oh God.
Sarah.
That's
This
what I
fucking
be
replay, you
saying.
Oh
When I
my
terrible.
say
god. Oh my god.
if you fucking sound slow and you tell me I'm in a relationship, I'm like, oh, you with a slow motherfucker. All right, whatever. Moving on. Go ahead, Takeo.
Well, basically, I just want to say I can't sit up here and say what a good man is. And first off, because the scenario being everybody looks at certain stuff differently. One man may do what another man don't do. So you can't really just say, okay, I'm a good man and think you a good man because there's another motherfucker that may do better than what the fuck you're doing. But at the end of the day, I do want to represent this. Any man that's considered a good man that has the qualities of a good man don't have to represent, don't have to explain, don't have to elaborate or anything similar to that nature. You know what you are if you're doing what you're supposed to do. Period.
Creed was wild. That shit was fucking wild.
I mean, it's just being
Wow.
honest.
But you're not saying nothing, sir. I never understand how y'all be dropping the mic and you like, period. And you ain't saying nothing.
He said a
I said
motherfucking
plenty.
thing.
I said plenty. I said
Hey,
plenty on that scenario. The whole
In other
uh,
words,
scenario
you were saying
is
good,
I just
I
wanted to
good
said
men.
tell him the
you
young
don't
man
have
that
to
said he
you
can't
don't
tell
have to
nobody what a good
explain.
man
You can't
is,
sit up here and
and he
say
don't
you a
know.
good
Well,
man
I'm just here to
and
tell you, a
then
good man
it's
is a
another
man that
motherfucker
always keep his
better
word.
than you.
Wait,
That's
y'all,
it.
wait,
That's
hold
all
on.
you got
Y'all
to do to
don't,
be a good
hold
man.
on. We
Just
couldn't
stand on
hear
all
you.
10 and always keep your word. Don't never lie. And that
Wait,
make you a
what?
good man.
Wait, the man below you was talking while you were talking, so we couldn't hear you, man.
Oh, I was just trying to explain to him what a good man was. He said he didn't know. And I told him that a good man is any man that keep his word, don't lie. So if you tell somebody you're going to be faithful to them, be faithful. If you tell somebody you're going to be somewhere at a certain time, be there. If you tell somebody you're going to do something, do it. That's it. That make you a
So what
good
make a
man.
good woman?
I'm not no woman. I don't know.
No, but so you don't date women either. Cool.
I mean, I don't know what makes you a good woman.
You would know
I got
what it
my
is for
woman.
you.
I know what makes her good for me,
We
but I'm
don't
just
hold
got the,
on, hold on. We don't need your personal story.
that's
Like
why I
Tara
said I don't
said.
know. But you want an argument? You want me to lie to you?
No, I don't want you to argue with me. You want to argue with me though, but
No,
I
I
ain't,
just
I
said
ain't
I
that
don't know,
lady.
sweetie. I don't know what a good
Don't
woman is.
sweetie
I'm
baby
not a
me.
woman.
Don't sweetie baby
Sweetie is
me.
crazy.
Don't do that
You,
because I.
what do you want me to say?
Hold on, you just say you ain't gonna lie. Be honest. Don't fucking deflect,
I
nigga.
said I don't know what
No,
a good one. I
no,
don't.
no. Be
I'm
the
not a
man. Be the
woman.
nigga you talking about. Be that. No, be honest. You can answer the fucking question.
I
Stand on
answered
10
it.
like you
You
said.
didn't like my answer.
You didn't give an answer,
I said
nigga.
I don't know. I'm not a woman. That wasn't good enough for you.
Just
That
be a
nigga really
You
man
don't know, or you
about
just don't
it.
want to answer the question.
Like I said, my answer wasn't good enough for you.
No, no,
Okay,
that wasn't an answer. Like you're just
My answer wasn't good enough for you.
that's
I
not an
don't know
answer.
what it
She
takes
asked
to
you a
be a good
question. You
woman.
don't
I
know,
can
so
only
like
speak for men because
so
I'm
that
a man.
look,
That's like I
in
can't
your
tell no woman what a
brain,
period feel like because I ain't no woman.
wait,
how a good
whoa.
woman? What does that have to do with your period?
Right,
I'm
right.
not no
What?
woman. I don't know. Y'all women, y'all tell each other what a
No,
good
hold
woman
So
on.
you
is.
Like,
don't
hold
have the
on.
brain capacity to know what a good woman is? Like you're not
I just
smart
came
enough
here to
to
get a
know
young
that?
man advice. I'm gone.
Okay, goodbye.
That nigga period. That nigga period came down.
What? What? That's crazy.
That man said, that man, we talking about what's a good woman. I don't know how it feel to have a period. That man wants to know what it feel like to have a period. Cause why the fuck would he say that?
Oh
Like
my
That
that
was
was
god.
insane.
crazy. That was crazy. That shocked me. I couldn't even respond. But so he did know what it is to be a good man, but he didn't know what it was to have a good woman. I mean, to be a good
Yeah,
woman. Okay.
but that's the thing. Like, why wouldn't it be the same thing? Because, like, all right, just if I'm gonna just say whatever I say, I'm gonna do something. All right, I'm a good woman. Then why you saying it's different? But whatever.
Yeah, I don't know why it's a difference, but that just go to show you that, and even just the theatrics of it. Like he came up here, I just wanted to help the young man. Like these niggas always want to be internet mentors. Like they always want to come and I don't know why grown men don't get offended by how they try to little boy y'all. Like I don't know why y'all don't get
Exactly.
offended by this weird nigga coming up on this panel talking about, I'm just gonna tell you how to be a man, son. All you gotta do is just keep your word. And y'all think that that is a logical response? Because that can mean anything. I want y'all to understand it's vague. it opens up for you to be able to be a good man, even if you do deplorable things. So as long as I say, hey, I don't want a relationship, I'm gonna be honest with you, I just want to sleep with you, then I'm a good man because I was honest and I kept my word. Like that's what being a good man could be for him. And how crazy is that? I'm gonna be honest with you. If you keep that baby, I'm gonna disappear. He a good man because he kept his word. Like it doesn't make sense. Y'all
Right. Like
justification
I'm going to
is
get
crazy.
milk, but I'm never coming back.
I'm gonna keep my word. I'm keeping my word. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know.
No, that makes sense.
Strange.
Yeah. That's why I said they always act like they got a cheat code and the shit he said he wasn't saying the motherfucking thing. But like I also said, like y'all can't get this shit out of fucking relationships. Like it's showing how codependent motherfuckers is. Like, why does it keep going back to the relationship? Like that shit is fucking absurd.
So I've realized why it does that is because that's the nature of our society. Like we have not stepped out of women and men being in romantic relationships and women having men to defend them from these bad men that we technically are not supposed to even come in contact with, because our man is going to shield us and our family going to shield us. So I think that's why it always goes there. And of course, nobody's going to talk about their own family and nobody's going to really dive into the things that may happen at work, because again, if you have a man, then you wouldn't have to worry about that. So there's shame and there is this, like our brains are set to the default setting of men and women date each other. They don't have any other relationships outside of what.
Thank you, Lady Q. Thank y'all for getting
Lady
live.
Q. Thank you, Lady Q. That's awesome. Tay, who is that hollering in the background?
He got the fucking phone all in their face.
Who is it?
Finish your homework. All right, little mama.
Nigga, shut up.
Tara, I'm so sick of them grabbing these children and bringing them to the phone and setting up a little play. Like, all right, in 3, 2, 1. All right, baby, have
Let's get something straight. I wasn't setting up no play because it don't even matter to me what any of you
They love
think.
putting up camera in them kids.
I was asking my daughter
1,
what she
2, 3, action. That baby was probably playing Roblox and you fucking with that baby.
No, my
trying
baby,
to prove a
my
point.
baby Roblox. My baby just came upstairs, so I asked her, was she okay? Why she come from downstairs so
Why you do it off mute?
Because I don't know how to mute this motherfucker. If I knew how to do it, I do.
That's a lie.
I'm sick. I'm sick of it. Now what is this?
Yo.
Oh, it's a troll. Go ahead.
All right. So I feel like men assume they're the good ones because like we have more common sense, as in you guys can't take accountability.
Spell
and I feel like
what?
Huh?
Spell it.
What the fuck are you talking
ACCOUNTIBILABT.
You a dumb nigga. You fucking stupid.
Wait,
What did I do with
wait.
anything?
English is not my first language. I speak 2 other languages, but
Hey,
that's
you
besides
dumb
the
in
point.
12 motherfucking language, bitch. What the fuck that mean? You still stupid.
Nigga, I just learned English like what 5 months ago. Why you on my dick?
No, you try to say it. You didn't have the confidence to say that word. You wanted to say it, but you couldn't say it confidently, nigga. It don't fucking count. Anyways, that shit, he not saying shit. Y'all hyperfixate on fucking relationships because we live in a fucking cult. We live in a fucking cult.
Damn, I muted myself when I was trying to talk. But that, I mean, I agree. Well, you saying a cult. Okay, that's interesting. That's interesting.
Yeah, it's a cult. Like we from a young age, we told you supposed to get a partner, and like we spend all our rituals and shit. We live in a fucking cult.
Because that's what I said, but you definitely cleared it up because
Damn.
that is what it is. It's the cult. It is cult like, and the rituals.
Wait, so having like a partner and a family and a life and
Hold up,
building
hold up,
together,
hold
that's a
up, hold
cult?
up, hold up. What you say, Drika?
Oh, I was just saying that when you said the rituals, it kind of like it like snatched my wig back. Like I was like, oh, because I just thought of all the many things that we do, and yeah, I'm just like a little shocked because you're right, and it is weird when you think about all the ways, like you know what I'm saying, like when you go through all the ways, it's like what the fuck. But to answer, like I think that you're romanticizing something that is just not common. Like the way that you're putting it, like because we watched this video about how propaganda and the media, and it was intended to create this idea of this family, and it was for men. It was for men. Like literally, that's the reason for this nuclear family, this idea about having a wife slave, all that stuff is that all the things that make
You
us
know, this is why there's so many kids out there. That's why mental health is important for our
Hold
children.
up, hold up. What? Hold up, I want to hear what. Hold up, let her finish. I want to hear what she was saying. Because a lot of y'all don't be saying shit. Go ahead, Drika.
I forgot what my last part was
Damn.
because
You want to do
No.
because
You were saying something about the propaganda that we do.
yeah,
So
yeah, the propaganda of these family units being so perfect and so beautiful, when the reality is it puts the children last, and the woman is under distress because the man is extorting all this energy and labor from the woman and the children. And you talking about mental health in these children, nobody cares about the children. That's the problem. Because if you cared about the children, then it wouldn't be so many children that don't have families. It wouldn't be so many children that's getting taken out of the home. Like that wouldn't be a thing. And it's nothing to do with just the mom. It's the fathers too. Like they're a problem. Matter of fact, they are the problem. They're the ones that's absent. Like what, I don't know what the percent is, but I'm sure some stat wizard out there who could tell you. But the fathers are not participating. They're not present.
Monica, what you wanted to say, like? You on mute.
Oh my God, thank you. Thank
That's
you,
cute.
Monica. That was cute. It was a puppy dog.
Life connection messed up. But yeah, when you got a bunch of people basically saying the same thing over and over again, it comes from like that's propaganda that's pushed on people. And the reason why I say it's cult because like it's the expectation that you're supposed to do it a certain way. It's not something that come to us naturally. Like that's why so much conditioning to get you to that point. Cindy, did you want to say something?
Yeah, so I obviously don't agree. I feel like these ideologies is what is wrong with the younger generation. People that think like this are creating
Like
children,
what?
and then these children have a broken family,
I think like
and
what?
of you like not having a mother and father. She just said something like not having a unit, mother and father, like women are stuck. Like that type of ideology is killing
Thank you,
families.
Bunny.
Like
Yeah. Yeah,
children
that's the
need their
goal.
mother
No,
and father.
no,
There's
no.
nothing wrong with
No, no,
having a
no, no,
family
that's the
and building a
goal. That's
life.
the goal. That's the goal. We're not community on it. We focus on these fucking families. They all fucked up. I know you already living your dream or whatever you was told to do, but
No,
your
I'm talking
children.
about
Hold up,
putting out
hold
there
up.
in the
No,
world
no,
what
no,
you're
no, no,
saying,
Cindy, you've
being
been
negative.
personalizing.
Like you can
No, no,
value
no, no, no.
yourself.
I would argue that you're more negative than her, and the reason why you taking it so strongly is because you personalizing everything. You want to feel like you did the right things and you did what you're supposed to do because that's the reason why you brought it up in the first place. And then when she say something different, you taking it as a personal attack. But the reality is she is
No,
right.
I just don't agree with what you're saying. I don't
Yeah, I
agree.
know. Yeah, because you put yourself in it.
And it's also a part of her, like From she
No, it's just not a right ideology to put out there to
she
young
sound like she
people.
Hispanic
Like,
or
what kind
Latina.
of goal do you have
She
in
sound
life?
like she Hispanic or Latina, and I know that that's a big thing. And they definitely be brainwashed. I be feeling sorry for them for sure.
Yeah, because you want to have a life partner, because you want to have a good family,
No, because
like you want to have
known
children that are going to be great in society. That's negative, right?
No, that's not negative. That the women are definitely the reason why it's successful. And I know that y'all men's work ethic is a little different, but they be fucking each other and then coming back to y'all. That's what's fucked up about it. Then knocking y'all head between the washer
Oh
and the
my
dryer.
God. You know, like you live in an alternate reality.
You know, if you feel this way, you're welcome to leave.
We're
No
on a
one's
panel. We're
forcing. No
talking
one's
about it.
forcing you to
She
stay
has her
here,
opinion.
and
I
you
have
can
my
leave. You don't
opinion.
have to stay on the
Yeah,
panel.
it doesn't matter. I don't need you to tell me that.
I feel like I do because you seem to be unaware.
How about you leave?
How about you fucking leave, you dumb bitch?
I don't need to.
Nah,
Okay,
she's right.
good for
She's
you.
right.
Good for
You
you.
Y'all
potato
mad because
sack
her
fucking
shit don't go the way
bitch.
y'all want it to.
Any fucking way.
I want to be clear. I'll say this that's true because I feel you, but life tough as a motherfucker. She
The whole time y'all been talking, y'all ain't been doing nothing but
she
man
can handle
bashing.
it.
That's
She ain't been acting like no bitch like a lot of these niggas up here acting crazy. She tough. She can handle it. She good.
All I'm saying
With a
is, why
chin
y'all
like
been
that, she
doing
better
so
be
much man
tough.
bashing? What's that about? Somebody had a bitter life with a man they was with? Because that's what it sounds like. Because you ain't said nothing positive out of all of it. All you did was say negative stuff to try to
What was
put
negative?
put
What did
somebody
she say?
down.
Hold up. What are you Hold up. First, actually y'all give me doing names. Hold
That's
up. What did she
positive.
say that was negative?
Completely everything came out your mouth. It's been negative based on a man. So therefore, you ain't doing nothing but man bashing. Even though if it is a good man out here, you wouldn't know anything about it because
Yeah,
you
I know good
good
men,
enough to
sir.
understand when you see one.
No, I know good men out
So
here.
you got a
So
lot
he
of
think
nerve.
you
You
think
really
you a
do.
good man? You think you a good man?
I don't have to prove I'm a good man to you or explain if I'm a good man to you or anybody. What makes me a good man is
Why
the
you put
simple
that
fact
phone
that
in them
I
kids'
don't have
face?
to prove a damn thing.
No,
I
you
am
trying to
who the
prove.
fuck
That's
I
why you put
am.
that kid on the phone.
Mm-hmm.
You definitely trying to prove it.
Yeah,
I
you
don't have to
definitely.
prove nothing. I'm not
You
trying to
put
prove a damn thing.
you
I don't
putting a
have to
cape
do
on
that.
for the good man. Are you a good man? Tell us what a good man is.
I don't have to tell you anything. You a woman, you should know
Then
this.
don't tell us
Why
on
I gotta
mute and
explain
shut the hell
something?
up.
Why I gotta explain something to you that you grew up learning about? I'm very sure your parents told you what a good man is considered to be.
Are you a
You're
man,
slurring
sir?
your words.
Are you a man?
Hold up,
Oh,
Blink. Did you
I'm a
wanna hold up,
full-fledged
Blink?
man. Yes,
I'm
I
sorry.
am. Yes.
I'm sorry.
Like, did you
Yes.
wanna call me on the phone? Cause he ain't
Yeah,
saying shit. He I'd quiet. like
yeah,
to, because that's
I
the
would like
sole
to.
reason why I
All
came
y'all
up.
doing is
Oh, my bad.
bashing
Hold
and
up. Go ahead and
that's
say,
all
and
you
then go
doing.
Blink. My bad. Yeah, I'm not talking over this Dusty, so pipe down.
You the only dusty motherfucker in here, so
No, because
you
I'm
know.
looking at Hey,
So
your go check the home
you
review.
look
I'm
at
looking
whatever
at
the
your
fuck you want to look at. One thing about it, I'm saying my
I'm Hold up, don't looking hold up. directly Don't at address your him. profile pic. Can you It's address the Dusty. prompt? Yes, ma'am. Thank you for allowing me up. Um, Go ahead, address the why prompt. do men assume they're one of the good ones? The theory that I have about this is the women that they will try to pursue, they don't know about their history yet. They don't know who they really are, similar to the T app a few months ago, putting the information about this certain individual so to warn the next woman so that she doesn't have to go through that. That's one. Two, I had a situation not too long ago where a guy on a similar type of panel would boast about all the awful things that he did to the women that he dated in his past. And when guys are in a guy setting, when they're in their groups, they do it and they explain what they do in such a way of like, oh yeah, homie, and I did this, and they put a lot of razzle dazzle on it, and it doesn't seem as bad, and it's just all lighthearted.
But what I did in this situation is I stripped down all the razzle dazzle and I said verbatim the things that he did. And when you strip that away and you're left with the sole bare truth of their actions, and they hear that and they're like, damn, I mean, I don't want to be associated with that. Nah, I mean, what I did was just, it was different. It wasn't like that. They don't want to be associated with our culture. They don't want to, and I'm not saying ROUR, like R, the letter R that you cannot say on here for TikTok friendly purposes. They don't want to be associated with the coercion. A lot of guys have a high body count, not because women wanted to.
Just shut the fuck up.
Listen to this shit. Listen to this shit. Yeah, please demonstrate exactly what the fuck we're talking about. You guys are not good men. You're not even men. Let's start there. You're just male.
And you're a woman?
Yeah,
Get
I
the
am
fuck
a
out of here,
woman.
please.
I am a woman. Why do you allow these types of creeps up here? Honestly, I'll finish my point and I'll go on mute.
Hold up. Whoa. Why do
It's
I
you more
allow?
women than more
Hold up,
men.
pause.
Like, stop.
Hold up. What do you mean? Why do I allow? What are you talking about? He said something. Why are you addressing me like that?
Right.
All right, I stand
Yeah, she's
corrected.
putting
It's
me to
your
sleep.
pan.
She said a
It's
whole lot
your
of
panel.
nothing. Yeah.
Like you said anything, you potato sack.
Bro, get the fuck
Relax.
off the panel,
Oh my
miss.
God.
Please, shut
Relax.
Oh my God,
I
please.
came up here to make that point, is that they don't want to be associated with the wrong, harmful, broken, sick, dusty behaviors that they know they do. In any other setting amongst themselves, they're bragging about the debauchery that they do, the degeneracy that they do. But when it's stripped down to just the bare bones of what they did, all of a
City
sudden
girls was created. City
they want to
boys was never
distance
created.
themselves. You got it.
I'm gonna drop you. You keep
I don't have
interrupting.
what like I'm trying to follow. Like I am
Well,
just
it'd be
not
hard for you to
following.
follow when your comprehension
No, you're just
skills
saying a
is
lot
in
of
a
like
potato.
garbage. Like just say it in one sentence. You just spoke for a minute and said nothing.
What the fuck did you
Can I
say
go?
for the time that you were up here? Be fucking for
Can I
real.
go?
Well, that's on you. That's on you
That's on
not.
you that your comprehension skills
Let me
is
go,
in the
No,
Sarah.
you
fucking
just said a whole lot
garbage.
of nothing.
I
Jerry,
didn't.
Okay.
I wish we
Let
were
a
in
man
person because
speak.
I drag her bitch
Oh
ass.
my God, I'm so scared.
Okay, look, let me tell y'all
You
why
don't
I'm a
have
good
to
man.
be.
Shut up. What's up, Link?
How y'all doing? How y'all doing?
Hello.
I want to answer the prompt. Why do men assume? I think men assume that. I think a lot of men. I'm not trying to blame it on women, but a lot of men are raised by a lot of women, and they have a lot of I'm the main character, like characteristics. You feel me? And oh, do what I say. I know what I'm talking about. You listen to me. Basically, a lot of men have, and it's just like you don't know anything really because a lot of the men are really stunted when it comes to intelligence and when it comes to really figuring things out. They have no idea for real.
Casey, let me ask you a question.
What's
At
that?
what age can we stop blaming mothers for what grown men do? What age?
No, I'm not blaming mothers for that. What I'm saying is because they don't have fathers in their lives. They don't have the male figure to figure out things. I'm not
But yeah,
blaming.
the reason why, hold up, I think y'all need to really evaluate when y'all say that too, because when you say that, like the men don't have fathers, right?
Mhm,
They don't have fathers. The fathers are not in their lives.
mhm,
We are excusing the fact that there are fathers in the lives of their sons, and
mhm,
they are fucked up.
Yeah.
They're fucked up. They're like it's not normal for a father to embrace his son and show affection openly. Like they're real like scared to do that, right? You talk about we've had men up here who talk about their fathers punched him in the chest and they was real aggressive with him, but they don't consider that abuse. So like it makes it seem like just because you ain't have a father, well the fathers are fucked up too. The fathers fucked up when they leave, and they fucked up when they stay.
Can I
You
go?
know, you know what? And you are absolutely right, because I know this personal experience is anecdotal. It doesn't matter, but people who connected with their fathers after they, absent or whatever, they find out that their fathers ain't shit. So I absolutely know what you're talking about. I absolutely get that. But what I'm saying is, what do you have? Like, if you don't have that guidance, or do you know what to not do? Like, if you have that guidance and your guidance is fucked up, do you know not to follow that? Like, what do you have from that? Like, what do you guide your life on?
Yeah, but don't you, like, for yourself, don't you feel like you get to define that on your own? Or are you
Yes.
just doing what your parents taught you? So if that's the case, then why are you giving an excuse to it then? That's what my point is. I don't care, like, and I like to say, like, the fact that a lot of us grew up with boomer parents, and we recognize that the boomers is fucked up. Silent
Mhm.
generation too, they fucked up, right?
Mhm.
And
Mhm.
we gonna do things different. So when you be like, well, the parents did blah blah blah, no,
Mhm.
like, that doesn't excuse anything. That doesn't excuse a motherfucking thing. If you grown ass motherfucker, you see the world, your prefrontal cortex supposed to be developed by now. You need to figure this shit out on your own. The fuck you talking about? The parents did something. That's
Mhm.
crazy.
Mhm.
That and like I don't. That's what I'm saying. Like, do you realize you giving them an excuse when you do that?
Yeah, I do realize that, and you absolutely right about the frontal cortex. But what my okay?
That's the only thing I really agree with what you done
Hold
said
on, let
right
me
there.
hold up.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Shut the fuck up. Don't nobody care. What's up, Lynn? Hold on, I gotta make room for Ease.
Tara,
Can't go.
Tara,
I'm a loyal supporter.
Take my spot.
Tara, thank you for having me. Have a good night,
No,
everybody.
Stay with me, baby.
Hiya, potato, Mrs. Potato Head.
no, Sarah Boone wanted to. That's a married
Okay,
woman. So,
Mrs. Terrorist, get on with your life.
So look, this is why I assume to be a good man, and this is why other brothers I feel do the same. One, we have the right to set our own appraised value. So for me to think highly and for others to think highly of themselves, that's getting off to the good foot. Otherwise, if I say hey, I'm a bad guy and just live with that, or others say they're a bad guy and live with that, they might push off some of the cream of the crop that may be out there for the pickings. So whether we grow up with our fathers or whether we grow up without our fathers, I have to say that in our mind, we have that right still to be the best men that we can be. So that's why I think it's normal and it should be accepted to step
hold
out.
on, hold on. Do you know
No,
what it means by one of the good ones?
yeah,
Do you know
I'm one of the good ones.
what that means? One of the good
Yeah,
ones.
I bring you
What does that
peace.
mean?
I'm rare. I'm
No,
not like the
no, no,
masses.
no, 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 no,
I'm a
no, no,
protector.
no, no. Like, for
I'm
example, no, you're not none of those things. For example, like when we're talking
how
about
dare
like
you?
the shit collectively that. Hold up, boom, hold up. When we talked about the stuff that men do collectively and how like it's oppressive towards women or how men are fucked up, y'all just assume, oh, not me, not I, and you coming up here acting like a typical man, talking about, oh no,
So
you a
what's
good
wrong?
one, and giving your resume
Okay, stay
like
here.
that. Hold up, hold up. That's what I'm saying. Like, you must be confused if you think that's what was the whole point to come up here and give a resume. Don't nobody believe the shit you saying. You
Hey,
you
that's okay.
you
Come on,
stomped on
talk
our
to me.
fucking necks for a white. Hold up, boom. You stomped on our necks for a white man. You want to see him come up here and say you wanted the good ones? You a
Yeah.
protector? No, you're not. You're not a protector. You ready to sell us out for that pink motherfucker? Like,
See,
let's be for real.
that's the
Let's be
problem,
for
Tara. That's
real.
the problem, Tara. You don't know when to be quiet and stand behind the man and try to bulldog your way and be the front runner. To play like you are the man.
No,
So
you're right. You're
sometimes
right. I don't.
you
I
have to
don't.
sit back.
Because
Because
that
why is
sounds
that?
fucking
You
crazy to
haven't been
me. I
because
Cause
don't.
you have.
niggas like you, we still be on the plantation. We had to leave it up to niggas like you
They go.
soft
They go.
stepping ass nigga.
That's
They
a
go to you too,
fact.
East.
Why y'all feel that way? See, I think what happened is y'all had a bad relationship and it terminated
No,
y'all
we
for
sat
life.
up there and you
Nah, you
actually
ain't
had no,
watching
shut up,
nothing. You ain't
boo, shut up,
okay.
boo. You
See, look how
actually had
disrespectful you are.
we actually gave you a lot of grace up on this panel until you sat up there and motherfucking tipped your hat to that white man when he told you to shut your black ass up and
He
let
ain't
you
say
in.
that
But
downtown. He ain't
he's
say it
that's what
downtown.
I heard. I don't know.
You didn't
That's what
hear
it
it.
sounded like to
This
me.
I heard that too.
That's what it
yeah,
sounded like to
okay,
me. You
so
said yes, master.
I
That's what it
can't
sounded
argue
like
with
to
a group
me.
of
So you have no respect left on this panel,
I probably don't. And
Uncle
and
Tom
that's
ass
fine.
nigga.
That's fine in the East. That's fine. That's fine. But at the end of the day, I want you to understand that I assume to be one of the good ones. And it's okay. You have the right to feel the way you feel because you don't understand my thought process. You don't understand how I move. You ain't never had a good guy like myself in your life, perhaps. But look, at the end of the day, I support you. I'm rooting for you to win and be successful. I hope you have a better attitude.
What your motherfucking knock needs. Go on
Not
now.
needs.
Go
No, I
on
stand
now and
straight. I
get. We
stand
don't
straight.
give a fuck.
Go look at my profile. Where you see a not
Bow-legged ass
No,
fat
no, hold
bitch.
up. Shut up. Go ahead,
Damn.
Gordon.
Damn. Yo, what's going on here, man? What's up? What's the
Hold on,
audio?
player. Hold on, player. Hold on, player. Um, Actually, I agree with Sagittarius a little bit. Um,
Thank you, Monica. I'll check it out.
the men that y'all talking about that call themselves good, why they assume that they're good, because they don't want to associate with degeneracy. Where I disagree with Shorty at was she tried to make it like a blanket statement, like everybody is like that.
Who the fuck
Um,
is Jordan?
Sagittarius or Sagittarius, whatever. Um, but that's why men come up on here and people come up on here and say that they're good because they want to disassociate away from the bullshit. But in my opinion, I don't think nobody good. I don't think men are good. I don't think women are good. I think only children are good. And I think the more we realize that, you know, the more we can
I
realize how
wanna know
much
what you
damage
doing in water. What you doing in the
I'm,
water? They
I'm
wanna know.
watching my baby.
You watching this?
Now, no, watching my baby. Now, um, that's the only people that's doing good. Um, Nobody else. Men ain't good. Women ain't good. Only the children. Only the children. And I think we could realize that and have an honest conversation about that. But we do so much infighting and pointing fingers. You
You
know,
loud as shit. I agree with you though.
go ahead. I ain't hear it. What you asked me, sir?
What's water? No, go ahead.
What you say, Terry? Oh.
No, you're good. Go
Um.
ahead.
So my question is, if
Hold
men
on.
and
Thank
women are both,
you. Hold on,
oh, that was pretty equally
hold
bad.
on, real quick. No, go ahead. Can you remember what you said for a second?
I
Rika.
don't think that they eat.
Yeah.
I don't think that we.
Hold up. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all
Yeah.
fucking hear me?
Now we can.
Yep.
Damn. Hold on. Oh, okay. Um, no, go ahead. I got it. Go ahead.
Yeah. So if men and women are equally both bad, then shouldn't they just stay away from each other?
That we're equally bad. But yeah, we should.
So if
I
we not
think I think
equally, oh, hold on, let's slow down. If we not equally bad, then what is it?
I think men are do far more worse than women do.
Okay, so then that's what we need to
Um,
focus on. Got,
but
got
but
him, got
but
Right.
him, got
I
him.
That's the
mean
That's what
part.
we need to focus on, then.
you
Got
really
him.
you really didn't get shit, shorty. Like I'm saying, people would feel bad to kids.
I
I
did.
mean, I know y'all probably don't give a fuck about kids, but my
Wait,
whole
say that
point
again.
was
Hold on, you gotta stop. Whatever you watching, stop.
Well, that water fucking loud.
This nigga, it does think he said he
Yeah,
watching
let him.
bacon.
Hold on. Mute. You got mute up for a second. Hold up, because that's what I'm talking about. And see how he said like he said neither men or women are good. So based on what you said, Sir Boone, what do you think about that?
Oh
Because he said
goddamn.
none of y'all. Yeah, nope. But nobody cared though. I had to drop you. I tried my best,
He
y'all. I had to
also
drop. You gotta
said
take the drop that room. They don't want to hear that tap dancing shit today.
he also said that it's more men.
Hey
So
yo, hey
let's
yo,
not
hey yo.
skip over
Can I say
that.
something? Can I say something, big bro?
No, I didn't even get a chance to go.
Oh, okay, you good, you good. You can go.
Why do men assume they're one of the good ones? Because of their measurements. The measurements that women are to be a good woman is unattainable, and the measurements to be a good man is in literally in fucking hell. When men measure themselves against what it takes to be a good man, they're measuring themselves against the worst men in society. Like they're measuring themselves against rapists and child predators, and they're measuring themselves against people that sell candy. Like that's what they're measuring themselves against. I've never touched a child, so I must be a good man. I've never raped a woman, so I must be a good man. I've never unalived a person, so I must be a good man. Like the measurements for a good woman is insanely unattainable. Like I always say, the best woman I know, she goes to homeless shelters on holidays and volunteers her time, and she also volunteers at a domestic violence battery shelter for women. Like she donates at her church. She does food drives. That's the best woman I know, and that right there that's some real hard, like that's hardcore. That's hardcore shit, and I'm not good as her. I'm never gonna give up my time for free. Fuck that. But there's women out there that we are measured against. We're literally measured against Mother Teresa, and these niggas is measured against fucking Jeffrey Dahmer. So they get to be the good man. That's why they think that they're all good men, because they're fucking measuring themselves against the fucking bottom fucking sewer rat, river rat, dirtiest, nastiest, fucking loose booty punks out there. That's why.
But women
Because
do that.
hold on, real quick. Hold up, Saboon, you can't come back. Somebody paid to drop you, nigga. What I was gonna say is like, hold up, give me a second, get my thoughts together. Hold up. I need a moment of silence to remember my thought. Okay. Even when we talk about like stuff that's not the worst or the worst type of behaviors, we talk about subtle stuff, they still claim they don't do it. I think like it's all about it's about a facade. Like it don't matter about being good. It's can that woman perceive you as being good? Because again, it's manipulation, that's predatory behavior. I don't give a fuck about being good. I just want you to believe it so that I can take advantage of you. That's all I wanted to say. I thought I lost it for a second. It came back. Go ahead, 304.
Did you just say 304?
Yeah, go ahead. What you want to say?
Damn, y'all niggas asses today. Damn, cuz. All right, shit. I ain't really got shit to say. Like, okay, so like y'all saying like good ones? Like, what do you mean good ones? Like, oh, like I don't really like classify myself like I ain't never have to go up to a girl or a female and ever say, "Oh, I'm a good nigga. I'm one of the good
Anything
ones."
but a woman is crazy.
Like, I ain't never have to go up to a woman and be like, "Oh, I'm one of the good ones." You ain't got like, no, I ain't. What? That like no.
Like a Batman voice. This nigga is a cosplayer. This nigga is in character right now.
Y'all use
nigga, what the fuck you talking about?
You use these extremes like you're really approaching a woman and be like, "Oh, I'm good. I'm nice. I'm good." You are not you specifically, but often y'all misrepresent your character. You hold things close to the vest. You're clandestine about who you really are, so that you can get the agenda from the clandestine.
I'm sorry.
It's a word. Look it up. I'm sorry. My vocabulary is a little more extensive than yours, but I'm not dumbing shit down. Look it up.
Ma'am.
Clandestine.
I'm sorry. Listen, I'm not trying to cut you off, but you're using big words.
I know they are big words.
You're using big words to try to sound like you're smart. Okay?
No, I'm not trying. I am. And see how you want to derail the conversation to talk about something that's not even on the docket to be discussing.
Who the fuck
Clandestine is a word.
Who uses
Sorry
that
that.
word? Clandestine?
Wow.
Really?
Yeah,
Cl-
really.
I'm
Clandestine. Look it up.
gonna hear you out though.
No, don't. Because I'm
You
really not
spitting?
even talking to you. I'm talking about you.
Oh, you talking
Uh,
about me? Oh, okay,
Yeah.
cool. Ooh, you spitting. Listen, man, I ain't never
Ooh,
have to go
you
up.
clandestine. Because
I
like
ain't,
you really got me with that.
I
Because
ain't
like
never
you
have to
really
go up
got
to.
me with that.
Listen. Let's get
the fuck up.
let's get to the topic at hand.
Can I
We
say
Get to the
were.
topic
something
at
to the
hand,
topic, please?
Let's not respond to them.
You
ma'am. Let's get to the
304.
topic at hand.
Hold up, hold up. Who was
Can
trying to say something?
Can
Go
I
ahead,
say
Blink.
something? Yeah, can I say something to the topic, please? Is that okay?
Yeah, go ahead.
Uh, like I said, you see how the man is displaying how he are one of the good ones. He feel like he one of the good ones. So how are he trying to argue he a good one, but he never displayed any good qualities in this whole conversation.
Exactly.
So what do you mean you a good one? And what um what example are you giving other men that you are a good one? Can you explain that?
This
The the man that was talking just now, can you explain it?
Hell.
So what did you say, ma'am? Like before she just.
Oh, yeah, man.
What
Hold
did you
up,
say,
real
ma'am?
quick. Oh, no, the man fucked up. He definitely a man.
Hold
He
on,
got
ma'am.
that.
The
Hold
304
on, ma'am.
pothead. Oh, okay. My
Hold
mistake.
on, ma'am.
I
Hold on,
stand
ma'am. Can you chill
corrected.
out and let's talk about the
what
topic at
is
hand? Because
this?
You derailed
What?
from the topic when I was talking, but have at it.
yeah, bro, you said a big ass word clandestine. No nigga
No,
knows
no,
what the fuck
no,
that
no, no,
shit
no, no,
is.
no.
And I, bro,
Sir,
hold
sir,
on,
sir,
ma'am.
Still hung up
Before,
on a word that you don't know.
sir.
ma'am, I don't really care about the word. I'm off of that topic now, but I just thought it was
It's
funny.
you brought it up, so you
Okay,
do care.
I
Please
just thought it
back
was
to the
funny.
topic. Back to the topic.
So
I,
you're
I
talking about
brought
like
up.
the good ones. Like I'm still kind of
No, no,
confused on
no.
that.
Wait,
I'm kind of
Excuse
what
me.
confused
y'all
on
Okay,
that.
let
talking
me
about?
explain myself. Let me
What's up?
explain
Like we're
myself.
literally, like, ma'am, like you're kind of talking over me. I'm trying to see what the fuck
All
y'all
right,
talking about.
304.
304, 304. Shut the fuck up and let her rephrase the question so you can
Right.
answer it.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Rephrase the
Thank
question
you.
for me.
Like I said,
One of the
you
good
a good
ones.
man. You a good man, right?
I mean, I'm all right. I do what I can, nigga.
Are you a good man or not? Yes or no?
I can't really say that. Other people can.
No, hold
Okay,
up, hold
okay.
up. No, cause he, hold up. No, cause he playing. Let
I'm
him
a
ask
Yeah,
good
you.
let's
man.
move on.
I'm a good
Hold up, whoa, whoa,
man.
whoa, whoa. I know, I got a question. No, I do got a question 304. Tell us what age were you when you realized you was a bitch though? Like, tell us
Oh, I
that.
was a
Like,
bitch.
go
I'm
ahead,
a
Man.
yeah. When did you
bitch.
realize you was a bitch? Go ahead, I want to
Hey
hear
yo,
it.
hey yo, hey yo,
No,
hey
don't
yo. Why are
interrupt
you using
him,
why are
cause
you
let
using
him.
insults? Why are you using
No, 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 no.
insults in an
No, tell
intellectual
us.
Man.
No, no, no. I
conversation?
want to
Because
know. No, I
insults
want to
get.
know.
Why are you
No,
using
hold up.
insults
No,
in an
no, no,
intellectual
no, no. Let him
conversation, man?
answer.
Well, first of all,
Well,
you're not
how
even
old
an
were you, sir?
intellectual.
Hold up,
You're not
Fed.
even
Tell us how old you was when you
intellectual.
realized you was a bitch.
Yeah.
Go ahead. No, no,
Can we
no, no,
talk
no,
about
no.
the
Answer the
topic?
question. Tell us when you became a bitch. I hear the bitch in your voice. When
Uh,
did it manifest, sir?
I guess today, nigga. Today years old.
Oh, so you the day when you became a bitch. All right, that's fair. Go ahead, Joe Free.
According to you, though. According to
No,
you,
no,
though.
no, no. Go ahead, Joe Free.
According to you, though.
According to a few of us
No,
on
no,
this
he already
panel.
answered the question. Go
Nigga, I
ahead,
don't
Joe Free.
care. I don't care what you
I
think.
got a
You don't know
question.
me
Clearly you
person.
do. Clearly you do.
Should I
I got a
restate
You
question,
my
did.
man.
question or
Get
do
off
you
dick,
guys
ma'am.
understand?
He's not gonna answer your question, girl. Go
Hold up,
ahead,
y'all.
Joe
Hold up,
Free.
Okay,
hold up.
okay.
Yo, I want to hear this
Y'all
man's
have
question.
to hold
I
up,
want to
bitch.
hear. I want to hear
Hold
that.
up,
I
hold
want to
up,
know
bitch.
why.
Hold
I'm
up,
a
bitch.
girl.
Hold
What
up,
the
hold
hell?
up, hold up. Ladies, y'all really need to understand when somebody fucking playing with y'all. Y'all giving this nigga too much power. He just said
What are
he
you
realized he
talking
was a bitch
about?
today. Hold up. He realized he was a bitch today. Let him process that. Go ahead, Joe Free.
I want to know
Average woman shit.
why do women assume they one of the good ones?
Exactly.
So are you about to do that prompt or something? That's not what the
You
screen said.
you changing
Listen,
You
the
said
listen,
what?
man.
question.
Are you a
I'm
good
asking a
person?
question. I was asking a question.
You changing the
Hold
I'm
question.
on,
just
no,
asking
I'm
a
sorry.
question though.
Sorry. Y'all hold up, pause. Hold up. Y'all
All I do
again,
is
some of
ask a
y'all wasn't
question.
in the
So
live list the other day.
What
Y'all gotta
makes
be
you
better. Y'all
hold on,
shut
hold
your
on.
bitch ass.
What
Shut up, bitch. Bitch, shut up. Damn, bitch, shut up. Damn. Y'all let these niggas play with y'all. Y'all let these motherfuckers play with y'all. And like y'all really need to know what the fuck going on. Like they always trying to assert dominance.
right, you're
When
not the
you like
judge. You're
going
not
back
the
and forth
judge.
like with this bitch. I ain't about to go back and forth with this bitch. I'ma mute this bitch. Shut your bitch ass up. Shut the fuck up, bitch.
Well,
Shut
may I?
up. No, now you can go, bitch. Now get your shit off somewhere else. Like they not talking about anything and they trying to change the narrative. Um, yeah, but we not gonna fall for that bullshit, y'all. That's it. We gonna open the panel up because Joe Free on AI right now.
Go ahead, Mia Pia.
Good evening. I feel that just based off the prompt, I feel that men are able to claim that they're a good one because it allows them to avoid accountability for the collective of men in the community. Them being able to brand themselves as a good one or one of the good ones allows them to entirely put the onus on women for all the failures that the men should have taken advantage, should have taken control over and done to rebuild the community. If they keep claiming that they're a good one, they're able to separate themselves from the collective of the behaviors of them as a group and still just carry that title. Oh, I'm a good one. So that means any accountability that I should be holding for my counterparts, my men in my community, I don't have to take onus of it. I don't have to be responsible for it and I can avoid it. So when it doesn't change, I can keep myself separated from it and not have to acknowledge it.
Thank you, Mia. That's exactly the motherfucking point. Thank you.
Let me ask you a question. So
No,
what's a
bitch, you
good
ain't.
one?
No. You didn't
How
say nothing
now
about
I'm
the
a
prompt.
bitch?
No,
Now I'm a
no. Go ahead and
bitch.
address the prompt.
Damn. What you mean? I
Go
was just
address
saying.
the
I was just
prompt.
gonna act. I
Address the
just
no. You're
was.
not
You
asking
weren't
a motherfucking
listening.
thing. Address the
You weren't
prompt.
listening. Damn. Let me
I
finish.
did. Shut up. No, you just scour the internet.
Bitch,
No,
you
no,
ain't gonna
no,
let me
no.
finish.
Whatever. No, I'm not. You want to address the prompt, and we can
I
talk.
just bitch. I just asked the
No, no,
question.
no, no. Address the prompt.
I just said. So what's a good one, bitch?
No, that's
Ain't
a
that something?
question. That's a question, nigga.
I'm
Answer the
asking because
fucking
y'all. It's
prompt.
like y'all just
All
saying
right, all
good
right.
one.
You can shut the fuck up then.
Bitch, you slow.
Well,
You fucking slow. You
Joe,
sit slow
Bitch,
getting
you
that shit
stop
out.
muting me.
No,
Joe,
shut up,
shut your
bitch.
stupid
The
ass up.
problem with
Nigga,
these
you
hoes.
don't know the motherfucking difference between an
That's
answer and a fucking question. Shut your stupid ass up. Stupid ass,
bitch,
slow
bitch,
ass, fuck ass nigga. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. I'm gonna keep muting
bitch,
you. I'm gonna keep muting
hoe ass.
you and you
Three
gonna let me do it to you. You
baby mother
gonna stay up here and let me do
the
it to
fuck
you. Cause you a fucking bitch. You gonna stay up here and let me do
now.
it to you. Let me lay back and cock your motherfucking legs up and let me do it to you, fuck boy. Shut the fuck up.
My
Shut the
dick.
fuck up.
Eat
You
my
you
dick.
got yep. And but you gotta eat this dick first, huh? You
Fuck
gotta
that.
show me how to eat a
Fuck
dick. Swallow this motherfucking nut first, bitch. How about
eat
that? And you gonna
my
stay the
dick.
fuck up here. You
Sorry,
gonna stay up here. You gonna
bitch, I
stay
got
your stupid ass up
got
here. You in that dirty
bitch
ass orange jumpsuit you got
time.
on. Shut the fuck up.
Baby, I got
You ain't got
time.
nowhere to be, so you gonna stay up here and let
Shut
me
the
do it
fuck
to
up.
you. Shut the fuck up.
And yes, she did it to you. That's crazy.
Dead though. What the fuck you talking about? Shut the fuck
When
up.
she said
You got
eat
Fuck
done
you.
my
I'm
too.
still here.
when she
Stop
said eat my
talking.
dick first, and he said you ain't my type,
Stop
I could have
muting me,
fell
bitch.
out of my
Stop muting me, bitch. Let
motherfucking.
me go off. Fuck you
This
talking
man
about.
is
Stop
she
fucking playing
ate
me.
you
I
a
slap all you
fucking
hoes.
lie.
You hoes up on here talking.
No, she ate you
Y'all
up, and you're still up here like she said, fight for
got time.
You don't got time,
Nah,
nigga.
I
Shut
got,
you
up.
got time to
bro. I got
shut the
off
fuck up, nigga. You got
on
time to
what I,
shut your bitch ass up. That's what the fuck you got.
bitch,
That's
or
what the
what?
fuck you got. You ain't got time. You ain't got time. You could shut the fuck up and mute the fuck up, loser ass nigga. That's why you up here.
He got done his hair.
Bitch, you want me up here. You want some niggas up here. Fuck you talking about. Y'all ass be sitting right here talking about y'all self. Fuck you talking about. On my cousin. What? Let's be for real. Y'all
Fuck
let's be
your
sitting up
cousin.
here
Fuck your
gossiping
cousin.
by yourself.
Nigga,
Y'all don't
fuck
need
you and your
men up here.
cousin.
Fuck you talking
Fuck
about.
you
Stop
and your
playing.
cousin, bitch.
Fuck you. I'm
Fuck
just
you
saying,
and your
bitch, fuck your
cousin.
mama. How
Fuck
about
you and
that?
your
Fuck your
cousin.
mama.
Fuck
Suck
you
suck
and
my
your
dick.
cousin.
How
And
about
your
that?
weak
I ain't
ass
trying to hear it.
daddy. How about
On
that?
my
And your weak
cousin.
ass daddy, if you know where he
Fuck him
at.
too.
If
Fuck
you
you
can
talking
find
about.
him.
I fuck him too
Damn.
on my cousin.
You like 10 minutes.
Damn,
Fuck they be
E.
talking about. Man, ask more men up here we treat y'all ass.
You
On
ain't
my
treating us,
cousin.
but you know
Yo, bitch
what?
ass up. Fuck
You
you talking
doing the
about.
job. You doing the
Slap
job you
your
supposed to
ass.
do.
I'm sassy. Man, get the fuck out of here. You talking about cinnamon roll. Get your cinnamon roll head ass. You bogus as hell.
Joe, can I ask you a question?
Ask me a question.
Why do you assume that you're one of the good ones?
What's a good one? What's a good one? You gotta
No, I want to hear
explain,
that
bitch.
too. I want to hear that
Bitch,
too because
what's a good one?
I haven't
Bitch,
heard
give me,
y'all say that
bitch.
not
Nothing to
once.
say.
I haven't
Bitch
heard.
can't. Keep going. Go ahead.
Shut the
Well,
fuck up, Pop Tart.
Do
Pop
you guys
Tart
Joe,
even
ass
do you
nigga.
guys even think
I just said
there's a
go
good
ahead,
one? Do
goofy
you guys
ass
even think there's a
bitch.
good one? You think that exists? That's the question. Do you guys
Bitch,
think that
I'm
shit
trying to see what make
exists?
them think they a good one. You hear me?
well, I think the fact that I'm on the panel and I'm not disrespecting you, I've asked you a question that I
Damn, why
would
ain't got a
really like
video of
to
me
answer.
twerking? This bitch talking.
I'm sorry.
I'm
I
not
asked you
coming.
a
I'm
question of
sorry.
why you
Go
assume
ahead.
you're a good one.
I just asked you what's a good one. Hey, bitch, you can't even explain. Y'all keep skipping
Wait,
past the
please don't.
question.
I've never called you out of your name, and I'm going to ask that you not do that to
Nah,
me.
nah, look. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Your friend did, though. Okay?
I'm on the
No,
panel
no,
just like everyone else.
no.
We really,
I'm,
I really want to know why men assume that they're a good one, and then I can
you not
explain to you.
talking, though. What's a good one? You not even saying what.
I already explained why men say that they're a good one, and I just said I
Bitch, what's a
explained.
good one?
Can can you let me?
I'm trying
Can
to see. Bitch,
Marcus,
what
put it
makes a man a
straight.
good
I've
one? What
already
You
let me
asked.
say it
asking,
like
you
that, since you're
literally
not
asking the
understanding.
bottom of the
What
barrel
makes a
nigga that
man a
can't
good
even
one
string
though?
a
He
sentence
is.
together
He is.
properly, girl.
What makes a man a good one is acknowledging the problems that are plagued in the community and doing their part in changing it, even saying what those issues are. The fact that men even use the verbiage of
So I got
single mothers
all
or
right.
baby
I got
mamas,
time. I
you're
ain't even
already.
y'all ass probably
I was answering your question and you're speaking over me and not listening. Even using a verbiage of denigrating the women that raised most of you guys, even I'm pretty sure most of the people on this panel were raised by a single woman. So even not acknowledging the abandonment and the issues that have come from your father, from being in a fatherless home, that is one of the issues why men can never be a good one, because they can't even reflect on the lack thereof from their upbringing from the men that have left their homes, and they want to only blame it on the women that actually stayed and were responsible for rearing you. So what do you do in your community that helps to negate how you or possibly someone close to you were raised? What do you do to separate
bitch,
yourself
you
from
was
that?
just yapping. Yeah, you yapping. I ain't trying to
Okay.
hear it.
Okay.
You yapping. That's all I hear.
You're
It's
lost.
mouth.
You're lost.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
Girl, that
been
nigga
up
is a
supporting
loser.
him with the work. I ain't
That nigga is a real life loser.
He's lost.
You can't
y'all
expect
30.
nothing
That's
coherent to come out this nigga mouth. This nigga
You
a real
can't.
life fucking loser.
Yeah, I wouldn't waste my energy even
y'all
going back and
I
30.
forth
think
with
that,
that.
but for
Y'all
your
old as hell.
shut your ass up.
In my opinion, a good man is actually somebody that just have good morals and have faith in God and just stay up out the way. That's a good man, in my opinion. Morals and keep God in your life. Everything else is nonsense, to be honest.
There's plenty of horrible people that have. Some of the worst people are Christians. Some of the worst people that have done the most atrocious crimes perpetrate themselves as Christians. So that really can't. That really don't do much. Whenever there are people say, "I have faith in God," that that makes me take a step back, because those are the type of men that believe that
True.
they could do the most horrendous things to people, get on their knees and say, "Forgive me, God," and now they're good. No
True,
atonement, no
but
nothing.
at that point, they ain't, that they're not really faithful. Then they just perceive they
No, they
just
be really
in their head.
faithful. They really be faithful. But
Nah,
that's what happens.
that's not.
That's what happens within the Christian faith is when you are in the Christian faith, you feel like you can do the most horrendous shit, and all you have to do is ask God for forgiveness. That's it.
In my opinion, when you do
I
some
feel
shit like that, you're not even Christian no more. Do
Well,
something else.
unfortunately, it ain't up to you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Go ahead, Dub.
I mean, I was going to say that I agree with you on the Christian aspect because I'm a spiritual person, but I'm not one who believes in Christianity. Um, study to show yourself approved. I'm big into the Bible and stuff like that. But basically, the
What does that
question that you
mean?
asked,
Hold up. What
go
does
ahead,
that mean when you say I'm spiritual? Tell us what that means.
say it again.
What do you mean you're spiritual? What does that mean?
I studied the book and I know who God is.
No. You study what book?
You asked me a question and I answered it.
Hold on. What book?
What book?
The
What do you mean?
Bible, the Quran, which one?
All of
Yeah.
it.
So
All of it.
y'all, the thing is, and I noticed that y'all like to say y'all spiritual, and y'all don't even know what spirit is. You don't even know what that is. Like, there's no
Wait,
spirit in
hold on.
spirit.
Wait, one second. How do you ask me a question and demonize what my answer?
Yeah, because that's why it's a leading
Are we
question.
good?
So you can
Like,
give me the
give me
answer
the
that I
script.
You
want,
are,
so I can
hey,
just
hey,
give
little
you
mama,
the fucking answer.
you is coming off hostile.
Hold on, I don't give a fuck.
It's
Who
cool.
cares
Let
about
her do
y'all?
so. Let her do so, bro. It's not a big issue. But like I said, I didn't answer your question. So can I get back to the topic that we were talking about? I
No,
would
I just think
appreciate
it's
it.
interesting because y'all like to say y'all spiritual and you just said the book. So yeah, it's just Christianity. Y'all don't know what the fuck spiritual mean. Y'all just be talking.
Alrighty, thank you.
But go
So
ahead.
like I said, I'm back at the topic. So at the topic, basically, you saying that what makes, or basically, what is a good man, or like, how do you assume you're a good man? It's one that follows the correct order. So there's an order that is actually in the Bible that we speak of. Say that we have there's an order. So there's God, man, woman,
Oh,
and
is this the
child.
spiritual
You
man
see what I'm
talking about the
saying?
Bible?
Can you stop interrupting?
Hold
No,
up,
she can. She's the host.
is the spiritual man talking about the Bible?
He is.
First and foremost, I said
Wow,
study to show yourself approved.
wow,
So it doesn't matter what it is. Study to
wow.
show
Just say
yourself
you're a
approved.
Christian, nigga.
I'm not a
Damn.
Christian.
No, nigga.
I'm good, man. Y'all be
No.
good, bro.
All
Y'all be
right,
good.
bye. Bye. Go read your Bible, bitch. I don't give a fuck. Y'all ain't saying nothing. You ain't got no fucking answers for nothing. What's up, E?
In peace. If you're gonna do to me what you just did to that man, just let me know now. I won't waste your time. I'll drop.
Don't do all that shit. You want to
Okay.
say something? No.
There go East unmuting and giving her 2 cents when it's not needed. Far as the prompt though, why do men assume
You're
they're
trying to start
one of
shit
the
with
good
me.
ones?
I didn't even say
East, you don't
anything.
East. You always start shit with me, and I don't be talking to you.
I've never started
I'm
shit with you,
starting
but
to
go
I'm
ahead.
starting to grow this.
Proceed.
I'm starting to grow this dislike for you. I don't know why, but
Proceed.
I always fuck with you.
Oh my God.
But with
E,
this being said,
go.
all love, East, much love. Why do men assume they're one of the good ones? Because I am. I'm gonna be honest with you. I am. There's a lot of things and trials and tribulations that I've been through with women and things of that nature. So when I know that I'm tolerating things and doing certain things that I know that this woman hasn't acquired in her life from other men, I consider myself one of the good ones. Especially if I'm doing everything and following all the rules and guidelines that society has put out onto us men to follow when we're dealing with said woman. Yeah, so I think that's the case. Now, obviously, there's men that call themselves the good ones, right? And they're obviously doing fucked up shit. But good is subjective. What I could be doing is good, maybe good to me, but it may be bad to you, or it can be bad to anyone else. So, it's really hard to argue with that, or argue that with someone that calls himself that.
No,
And I am.
actually, hold on. The other stuff I don't know about that, but I would agree with that, and I think that's important because somebody who goal is to extract labor from somebody and exploit them may think that the person who's being exploited may not necessarily think that's a good thing, but they'll define themselves as good because the goal was to get access to another person. So like, yeah, you gotta be careful with that. A lot of times we using the same words and we don't mean the same shit. What's up, man? What's up, Gaslight?
Hello, Sarah. How are you doing?
I'm good. I'm over here making an egg, y'all. If I'm loud in the background.
I'm proud of you and that egg.
No, you ain't got to comment on it no more.
Oh, my bad. I just
Yeah, he
thought
said he,
since it
he
was
said he part of my egg. What the hell?
Niggas say anything.
yeah, and
Hey,
that
tell
leads.
the egg again you proud of it. What the fuck? That's crazy. Go ahead.
Yeah, that leads into the point I'm about to make about the topic. Men don't assume they're good ones. They just tell women what they think works. You know, they'll tell you whatever they think you need to hear. If they actually gave a damn what women thought, they'd ask, if what women think. Like you, of course, it's going to be individualistic. You'd have to know what a woman thinks or the woman thinks a good man is, and you'd have to, if you're going to be honest with yourself, realize if you are or aren't a good person, depending on her subjective idea of what a good man is. But they don't give a fuck what y'all think. They tell you that they're proud of your eggs or whatever they think that you need to hear. And that's why I said that, just to preface this whole idea, because that's just the way men are. They don't
Hey, G,
assume
you
they're
making
one
it
of the
seem
good
evil,
ones.
gang. Nah, not all niggas like that. Not
No,
No,
all, not all.
not
G, he
all.
making it seem
I
evil,
agree.
bro.
No, no, no,
No,
no.
let
no,
him
I
I
say
don't
it.
agree.
think
No,
he's,
let
I
him
think that he's,
disagree,
What's
yeah,
y'all.
let
Hold
him
up.
go.
Let that man
clarify?
disagree.
Say something. My bad. My bad
Go
for my bad for
ahead.
my bad.
I think
No, I
without
want you to
saying,
disagree with him. Hold up. Let him go. He don't agree with you. Go ahead, sir. Tell him why he wrong.
Just don't think not all men like that. Not all of them have like them kind of tensions off rip. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know. I just don't think not all men like that.
Lord.
yeah, so I didn't say all men. Absent of stating all, I think the implication there would be some. However, this
Right.
applies to it, realistically, we all have a certain sense of self that's a bit inflated. So if I were to say all men, I would say all men believe themselves to be one of the good ones simply because they have no idea of what a good one is,
Agree with
and
that.
they're not going to be honest with themselves realistically. If it's a woman you're seeking, you're not going to think, oh, I'm a bad man for this woman. That is so extremely rare that if I said, oh, you'd be hard pressed to find a dude who would be like, I'm not good enough for her. You'd be hard pressed to find a dude who would truly say it and believe it. But again, I wouldn't use all. I don't really speak in absolutes.
No, but I agree. Men are delusional.
I would even so by your logic then, Gaslight. I'm gonna go ahead with your logic, and I would even say that there's no such thing as a good man unless a woman labels you as that. If a woman hasn't came out and said you're a good dude, you're not a good dude until you get that label from a woman.
You know, that's valid. That's valid.
Hold on, Alex.
That's
You
somewhat
Yeah.
said
valid. That's
So,
somewhat valid. That's somewhat valid.
I'm not gonna say
Hold on.
that you have to
Hold on. Wait a minute. Now we responsible if a nigga good or not.
Respond. I didn't say no, no, no,
Golly,
no, no, no.
hold
That's not what I
on. Let
said.
me finish. I don't give a fuck what you said, E. Care.
That's what I'm talking
I
about. We can
don't
have the
care.
conversation, but you're doing all of that.
I
Like
don't
this is
care.
why.
Okay, well then stop. Stop interrupting me. I can't stand when you be up here. Fucking.
So send the money to
Okay.
drop me.
Anyway, no, I'm gonna just ignore you.
Good for you.
That's the thing. All of men's poor behavior will always be put on the shoulders of a woman. That's why they start crashing out when Gaslight said that these niggas don't really give a fuck about if we think that they're good or not, because they don't even think that they're good. But put in the big.
Um,
Go ahead, E. Go ahead. Since you so hot in the motherfucking
Yeah,
twat.
no.
Go
See,
ahead.
I'm a man. I don't know how you sit up here and speak for other men, but that's fine. I'm assuming you dealt with most men that would let and tell anyone that you're possibly a 304. But I'm not going to go as far as in calling you that because I think you're righteous. But
No, I just know it from your ugly ass
I'm gonna
mama.
say
That's how
this.
she told
I'm gonna say
me.
this. I'm gonna say this.
I learned it from
See,
your
we don't
bald
have
headed
to get
ass
into all of that.
mama.
We don't have to get into all of that. We
Go
can have the
ahead,
I
conversation.
30.
ain't
Go
never
ahead,
met a
30.
woman
With
so
that being said,
hostile.
though,
I ain't never
right,
met a woman
right,
so
right. No
hostile, bro.
structure. No
Like
structure.
instant
Absolutely.
aggressive. Like she trying to cut her head off, bro. Is you cool, shawty? What the fuck is
I'm
wrong
not
with you?
cool. No, I'm not cool.
Like
I'm
you was
not.
trying to
I'm not
take heads
cool.
off. He ain't even say nothing. He ain't even really say nothing like that. And you just owned that
Oh,
instantly.
you know what? Let me mute up and let you suck his dick on the
But
panel. Go ahead, suck that nigga
son,
dick. So
you
yeah,
was
go ahead.
crazy, but you owned that. What?
Actually, you're on his dick. You're on
This is
his
why you
fucking
don't do
cock.
Mo.
That's
This is
why.
what I was about to
You're
tell
on
you.
his
I don't even
motherfucking
know
cock.
Buddy. I don't even know Buddy.
Mo, I was
Exactly.
about
You
to
don't
tell
But
even
you.
the
know
fact,
this man, and you got
but
his dick up your
every
ass.
man that's came through,
Let
Mo,
30
can you mute up,
go.
bro?
You don't
I
even
don't
know
need
this
help.
man.
I don't need help, Mo.
No,
That's why I
let him
didn't want you to
save you,
help.
30.
That's why I didn't want you to help me because I knew she was gonna jump to those
Go
conclusions. You should go
ahead.
check
Go
out my
ahead.
last
Go
video
ahead
when
for
she.
30.
This is the
Go
same
ahead
woman
for
that just said
30.
you sucking my cock. Is the same woman that threatened me with that say. But let me go back to the conversation.
I wanted to put a picture on you.
You said what? You said to tag you in the video. I got you. I'm gonna tag you. I'm gonna tag you. I got you. Let me finish saying this though. I didn't block you. We're following each other on my him account. I follow you on my him account. We both following each other. We're friends. But I'm gonna say this though, real quick, right? See, this is the problem, right? I have to disagree with that ideology. That East was fuck with it. What East was talking about. She always talking about some bullshit. But far as and whoever said something before that, I'm gonna say this. What men like to, I don't think men go out there and label themselves as a good guy. Most men, at least. I don't think men do that. I think men acknowledge it and they say it within a friend group. Like, fellas, if you in the friend groups with your niggas or whatever the case may be, your niggas out there, you know what I'm saying, your homeboys, whatever the case may be, and you be like, oh, he'll tell you straight up, I ain't shit. I'm out here fucking so and so, so and so, and so and so. And they say it. They don't say it verbatim like I ain't shit nigga, but they tell you in so many words. You just so caught up with them and what they got going on that you are blind by what they're telling you. Like even women these days, they tell you what type of woman they are. You know what I'm saying? And y'all just neglect it because y'all so fiended out on what y'all want to get from this woman, whether it's coochie, whether it's her money, whatever the case may be. If you just sometimes us men we need to shut the fuck up and sit back and just listen because we'll avoid a lot of situations that we go through with these women if we sit back and just fucking listen, let them talk. That's why God gave us 2 ears and 1 mouth. Do more listening and let them do the talking. And I land.
I agree. I agree with you, E. I listen. I don't talk. I just listen and learn. Um, why do men assume they're one of the good ones? Um, I don't know. Maybe because I'm not in prison. I pay all of my bills. I'm courteous. I take care of the women in my family. I could care less about what strangers think. I don't know. Maybe because I mean, that's my definition of a good person. I give to charities. I gave $5 to Ronald McDonald Foundation 2 days ago. I think I'm a good person, ma'am. What was that, ma'am? Okay, yeah. So I think I'm a good person. Now, it's not all right. Everybody's gonna be a villain in somebody's story, right? We're not gonna sit around and act like everybody's perfect, right? Just like I may be a villain in some woman's or my ladies that's an ex of mine story. You're gonna be a villain in a man's
That's
story.
something that niggas say to excuse their bad behavior. Everybody's gonna be a villain in somebody's
Let him
story.
land, please.
That's true,
No,
though,
I don't have to let him land.
This is the problem
ma'am.
with you black women. Y'all don't like to let
Shut the fuck up, nigga. Go
Ma'am.
you shut
ahead.
the fuck up. You
Shut the fuck up,
shut the
nigga.
fuck
You shut the fuck up.
time today. Let's go. I got the
You
time
was an
today, motherfucker.
asshole. You was a you
Yeah, I got the
the
time
most
today. I dare
aggressive
you to
a
threaten
hole
me.
I
I
ever met
dare
in
you
my
to threaten me
life.
with some essay today. I got some F for that
She's
ass. Go
so
ahead.
funny. Hey, it's
Go ahead.
funny. It's funny too. I'm not gonna lie, but
Go
why you
ahead.
so
Threaten me with.
aggressive?
Go
Land
ahead.
your plane 30.
No, I
I
got the
just want
time, motherfucker. No,
I
30.
just
Be
want
No,
to
quiet.
because
say
No,
I'm
30.
not gonna
No,
listen. I'm
30.
not
Be
gonna.
quiet. No,
I'm
East,
not
shut the
gonna
fuck up,
threaten to
East.
take your
Shut
your
the
booty
fuck
hole
up,
again.
East.
Because
Shut up.
last
Shut
time you
up.
said
y'all
I
are
was you was gonna
Shut
get
arguing
the
your
like
fuck up,
lawyers
East.
y'all
on
are
me.
arguing
Shut
like a
You said
couple.
that you was gonna get your lawyers on me when I said I was gonna
Shut the
take your
fuck up. I don't
booty
want to hear you.
hole.
Shut the fuck up.
Shut the
That's what
fuck
I'm
up,
I don't
talking
want to hear you.
loose
Shut the
booty
fuck up.
ass bitch.
That's cool. Saggy titty ass bitch.
about. Nigga said that's cool.
Fuck you, nigga.
Saggy titties.
Um,
I guarantee you. I
but
guarantee you. You can
I
get
just
titties
want
Little
to
tuck your
balls
stomach.
having ass nigga.
I got little
I
balls, but I got a
just
big dick. That's fine. I don't give a fuck.
No, you don't. You ain't got no dick. You got a pussy just like me. We about to
I ain't
bump
in a
I
pussies
relationship for no
together.
just
reason.
We
I ain't in
gonna
a
be bumping
relationship for no
coochies
reason.
together.
She said we
That's gonna
gonna
be
all
bumping coochies
right.
scissor.
together. We gonna
She
scissor
said
each
we go.
other.
Oh no.
Yeah.
All right. This was
Like
fun.
I said, you talking about East for
Go
This
ahead.
president.
Go ahead,
Hey,
30.
bro.
this was fun.
We need to stop being aggressive and just talk, man. What's up with this hostility?
She wake up
Golly.
every day. She
All
wake up every day.
right.
She wake up every day trying to be the best man that she could possibly be.
A
What you
real
expect?
nigga.
Gotcha.
A real
All
nigga.
right.
A real
John
nigga.
Jones,
Hey.
bro. You fighting John Jones. Watch
All
out, bro.
right. I'm just gonna mute
She
up.
gonna get your ass.
I'm just gonna mute up.
30, you don't gotta mute up. Finish what you were saying.
I'm not going back and forth with a woman that think cooking is chicken Alfredo. Like I'm just not going back and forth with no
All
woman
right. So,
that think that she cooking a full course meal because she cooked some chicken Alfredo. Get your goofy ass on.
Shut your motherfucking ass up, elf. Shut your little ass
okay.
up.
All right.
What
Elf.
the fuck?
I'll be an
Where
elf.
is Tara?
And
Where is Tara?
look, she got restricted.
I would low key be happy she was my daughter though. I ain't gonna lie. She don't let no niggas talk no way.
But
Hey,
yeah,
think about it from that perspective. I ain't gonna lie. I
like
would
I
be
was
happy if she was my daughter.
saying, most everybody is a villain in somebody's
Don't
story,
be mad at me because you
Crazy.
got restricted. Don't be
and
mad at me, niece. You got restricted.
I
That's the
land
God.
with that.
That's God. That is God. Fellas, hurry up and talk, fellas, before she come back. Hurry up and talk. Hurry up.
You,
E,
get your
I'll
dumb
land
ass.
with
hey,
Get
that.
your.
Could you let 30 finish? I was really trying to hear what he was saying. I'm
You are
sorry.
full of I thought that
Um,
was Lynn. My fault.
Let bro
but
talk. Let bro talk.
yeah, but everybody's a everybody's a villain in somebody's
Finish.
everybody's a villain in somebody's story. So for us to act like we've never did no wrong is crazy. Nobody's perfect, obviously, and I would hope that we acknowledge that as human beings, not just men and women in these verses that we're going through on these TikTok in this TikTok metaverse that we are in. And I land.
Yeah, you're right.
I feel like some of the points that you made were valid as far as, holding yourself to a standard on a human from just like humanality. But specifically when it comes to men, them being able to separate themselves and say, okay, I'm a good one. I don't believe it was you. I can't remember if it was E. It was too many people talking, but someone said that they would not coin that I guess that characteristic or that character trait in themselves if it wasn't deemed or told to them from a woman. So do you feel I'm sorry, I don't want to go off the prompt, but I do want to just kind of elaborate a little bit more on that because I want to hear their perspective. Do you feel that allowing women the space to almost I don't want to say yeah, constructive criticism, give you constructive criticism as a man, do you feel like you would be even open or inclined to listening to that?
You give us construction criticism without us even asking for it. So I have no choice but to be open to it. Every time I open up this app, every man is getting constructive criticism from women. So even if we don't ask for it, we still get it. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, of course I'm open to it. I have no choice but to be open to it
Well,
because
you
people are going
do.
to tell you how they feel.
Yeah, people can tell you how they
So
feel, but
30,
people
what kind of criticism, black men, do you think it was constructive criticism and you took heed to it? Name two things that you listened to and you was like, you know what? That's a good point and that's fair.
30.
From that we
Can I
said,
personalize it or do I have to generalize it?
I don't know, no, because if you
yeah,
if you
you can do
mention
whatever 130, whatever
30,
one.
if you do a personal, Tara gonna come off mute and get all hype and gonna be like, well, tell us then. Tell
Why cutting
us.
30 off? Why you keep cutting 30 off?
That's it. Look, what I say. She just came off mute. You see?
It's right. One of them is 30 round crash out too much. Second one is 30 round or I'm gonna use the second one as a generalization. First one is 30 round crashing out too much. That's a personal. The second one is y'all men come on this app every day. It's like y'all want to get cursed out and it's a humiliation kink. And so I had to fall back from rooms that I
Humiliation
was
kink.
like I had to fall back from rooms that I was going into. And I was like, man, maybe they're right. Maybe without even
That's
me
not what
acknowledging.
I meant, 30. Not on this app. Not about this app. I mean about real life. Like that black men can apply to themselves.
Oh, taking care of their kids.
So
That's
you think
one.
black women are valid when they say black men need to take care of their kids
Yeah, that's
more?
definitely valid. That's valid as fuck. That's valid.
Okay.
I ain't gonna hold you. That's valid as fuck. Like
Okay.
nigga, if you out here making single moms and with broken homes, you know what I'm saying? At some point you gotta look in the mirror and be like, look, I am tripping. You get what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
if you dodging child support, my nigga, you quit a job and you dodging child support, my nigga, something's wrong with you. Why are you avoiding paying this woman for this child that you're obviously not in her life or his
Right.
life? So
Right.
that's a valid critique,
Can
right?
I add something? Can I add something?
Go
Go
ahead,
ahead.
sir.
I ain't gonna lie. I
Ask
ain't gonna
him.
lie. In the stats, I ain't gonna lie. I seen stats that black fathers are in them more involved in their children's lives than any other race.
If that were
You,
the case, then why the heck do y'all call black women baby mamas and say that they choose Pookies and Ray
that's not
Ray?
all the case. That's not always the case though. But the black men have came a long way. You cannot say it has not been a turn of more involved fathers. You cannot say that though.
Mo, just to elaborate a little bit more on that statistic is based on the black fathers that are active. So
Yeah.
they're taking that very small percentage of black fathers that
No.
are
It's
active in
self-reported.
the household, and they're saying, based off of these
No,
black men
that's
in
not it.
comparison to
That's
other
not.
men
Hold
in
on.
their
That's not it.
communities, black men
Nigga.
Are
are
more
more
involved. Yeah.
Nigga.
active. That
Go
doesn't account
ahead.
for the black men that
Hold
have
on. Go
abandoned their
ahead.
children, and that is at an astronomical.
Yeah, hold on. Hold on. Tara talking, and I
Yeah,
can
that's
hear
not. Hold
her.
on, that's not what you're wrong about that. That's not what it is. Not that they in the household. That's not true, right? It's self-reported. If you hit like, if you think about it, we seen here a conversation about men claiming they wanted the good ones, and you gonna ask those same men who claim they wanted the good ones if they're active in the child life. That's why it's not accurate because it's self-reported. But away from that, the fact that you wanted to stop 30 from talking to add something, then you didn't add shit. You just wanted to like. She was
See,
talking
look,
about.
now, look,
Hold up.
now you
No.
want to cover that.
Hold up. Shut up. She was talking about constructive criticism, and you changed it to be like, well, I heard of a stat. Like, what the
Well,
fuck? That
motherfuckers
wasn't
can't
even
just add something.
responding.
You just
So no, you wasn't adding shit. That's the thing. You changed the
get
whole
your
premise
hurt
of
coochie
it.
ass on. So I'm
Oh no, you and your feelings. Calm the fuck down, nigga. Calm your bitch ass down. The reality is like he was answering the actual question and you interrupted to say a bunch of fucking nothing. Like that's not even what the conversation about. You just saying random shit. You
laughing
heard
at your goof.
yeah, you heard like that's what I'm saying. I could tell you had accommodations. You heard of an annotation of keywords. You heard one word like "ooh, fathers." I know something about that. That ain't had nothing to
What's
do
wrong with
with what we're being
accommodations?
talking about.
What's
Add on. It's a convers. We having conversation. Motherfuckers can't add on. Niggas can't talk.
That's not adding
Like, get
on
the fuck
though. That's
on.
the
She,
point.
you just
That's
aggressive and you
not.
just want to.
No, that's not adding on. Adding on doesn't change the subject. Like you're saying that she's asking him ways that men can take the what's they're learning online as constructive criticism, and he's talking about yeah, fathers do need to be more involved in their children's lives. And I know a stat. That's what I'm saying. Like something ain't wrong. Something wrong with y'all niggas.
Ain't nothing wrong with us. There's something wrong with you for telling us there's something wrong with us.
We're having a conversation. Niggas can't add in. It's crazy though, ain't it, G? Her ass is enough. Oh,
Yeah.
bro, that man, you was a goofy on G,
Oh
bro.
gosh, who let her
Hey,
back?
you who? Hey,
Back
I
by
feel
popular
bad for
demand.
your
Fuck,
future
nigga.
husband. I feel bad for your future husband.
That's
Listen,
fine.
I
TikTok don't
came
play
Wait,
about
back.
You
me.
a
I came back
nitpicking
to take
Eric.
motherfucker.
TikTok
your
don't
ass,
play about
homie.
me.
I came back.
Eric. Hold
Horrible.
on, Eric and
Stop
E.
calling me by
Hold
my government
on.
name.
Bruh.
Stop
Okay, then
calling me
mute
by my
up,
government
E.
name.
Fuck.
Mute up, E. Hold on, Mr. Sir, Mr. Mo, Mr. Mo. What does on G mean, Mr. Mo?
What on what?
What does
You
on
don't
G mean? You said on G.
you
What does
don't need
that mean?
you don't need to worry about that. I said it.
No, no. What
Fuck.
does that mean? Are you associated with
No,
gang
I ain't no
members?
I ain't no gang bangers. What the fuck is wrong with you? I'll just say that shit. You cool?
What on G? It sounds like you
It's
banging.
a
I don't
lingo.
know.
It's okay. You asking if I'm gang banging. All right. My bad for my
Yeah.
hostility. This is something I say. It's just that I'm not hostile. It's just her ass. I am far. I'm a nice motherfucker. I'm not gonna say a good guy. I'm
You're a
a nice
nice
But
guy,
motherfucker.
right?
you
But her
you
ass,
don't
I don't like
Let
hostile
Lynn ask him the
motherfuckers,
questions.
bro. What
Muse,
the
eat
fuck
up.
is to her?
the thing is, Mo, she was valid for what she was saying because you did deflect from the point
That's
that he was
weird. Okay,
making.
okay, okay.
You
She can say
caped
that.
you caped for the men that 30 was saying these men need to do better. Like it's men out here who not taking care of their kids and they need to start taking. And you was like, hold on. He can't be talking about men, no matter what type of men they are. The next thing you gonna do is if we start talking about men who touch on anybody inappropriately, what you gonna put a cape on for them too?
No,
I'm just
but see, okay,
asking.
listen, I could get corrected. I have no problem getting corrected. But don't correct me with hostility, motherfucker. Just correct me politely. The fuck
But
is
this
to
her
you?
panel. If you don't like somebody talking to you some type of way,
I
then
swear.
like
You
you
know what?
gotta
You right. You right.
leave.
I'm gone. You right, G. Get the fuck on.
All right. Bye, Mr. Mo.
Pump.
Oh, Jesus.
Hello.
And then there was E. I was about to call you by your name too. You lucky. See, I respect you, E.
Respect him? Yuck. I don't respect that nigga.
What up, 2-5 Jit?
What's up?
You can answer the prompt.
Now, listen. I do, man. There's, I'm not to say it because I've been on both sides, but
Oh, you
there's
bisexual?
there's horrible and there's good, but it's just the type of person you are. Let's say you're in a relationship, they do you wrong while you are just playing your part in the relationship. That's when they assume they're one of the good ones. But when they're out fucking around doing unnecessary shit, it goes both ways.
Oh, like you. Uh-huh.
Because and the part that you said where men need to tighten up and take care of their kids and shit like that, yes. Yes, because how can I say that? Yeah, just point blank, yes, because niggas need to stop leaving the crib to go do what the fuck they
Hell
want. They
no,
need to stay in the
hold
crib
on.
and
You
take care of their
Asian? What the
children.
fuck you hold on.
Filipino
Sir, ain't you Asian?
or Cambodian.
Huh?
He from
Hello,
your
two
he from
five
your side of
Jit.
the ocean. He from your
You
side of the world.
Asian?
I mean,
No,
Yes,
Lynn.
you are. You
I am not
Asian.
Asian.
Sir, you Asian in a motherfucker.
I am not
Bring him up.
Asian.
Bring
Sir,
him up. He
I am not
Cambodian or
Asian.
Philippines.
be
Bring him
honest
up.
about
Bro,
it
why,
so you
why
can
do
take
y'all
this
why do y'all
fashion.
think I'm Asian?
Nigga, cause
Come
I
up.
can see your ass on your pictures. You Asian as a motherfucker.
Okay, you're not the first person to tell me that I look Asian as fuck,
I
but
can hear
I'm
it in
not
your
Asian.
voice. You not black. I can hear it in your voice. You don't have none of our black tonalities.
Tonality?
Yeah. What the fuck? I know your ass play motherfucking piano. What the fuck you talking about?
What? Piano, bro?
What? What is
What the
you?
fuck?
Mexican? You Mexican?
No, I'm not Mexican.
You not black?
This nigga Aztec.
What are you? You not
This
black?
nigga a Mayan. If he is
Yo,
Mexican,
y'all
this nigga's
tripping,
the
bro.
original.
Y'all tripping, bro.
You ain't black?
Y'all tripping, bro.
Nah, use your
What we
own
tripping
motherfucking,
about?
use your own
What we
language,
tripping about?
Holmes.
You ain't black?
Not
Use,
home.
yeah, use your own motherfucking
That's why I said he
colloquialisms,
from Cali.
Vato.
Or
Don't
he
sit up
probably
here
from
and come up here and
Oakland
talk
or
about some
something.
motherfucking
Yeah,
nigga and shit.
he is. He Hispanic. The Hispanic people in California always think they can fucking say the N-word. You
I'm
is
not,
not
no,
black.
no, no. Put it like this. Put it
I
like
said
this, bro.
Cambodian. I think he
Put it like this,
Cambodian.
bro.
But his
Because yeah,
nose ain't as big as
no,
Put it like
everybody.
what? Put it like
no.
what?
Put it like this because y'all on dick right now. But listen,
No, shut up,
number
Vato.
That
His
ain't
one,
no shit, no
nigga.
black. That
It's
no
bro,
so
nigga,
little. We
ain't
think
no nigga
it's
ever gonna say
itty
no shit
bitty.
like that. In the
bro.
history of niggerdom, I ain't never heard a nigga say y'all on dick right now. What the fuck? Ain't no nigga from no side of the pond saying that shit. Ain't no nigga from California. Ain't no nigga from Florida, New York, motherfucking the South saying you on dick right now.
Yes, yes.
What
A
black
lot of
person has
people say
ever
it.
said that shit?
No, ain't nobody saying that, Edgar. Shut the
Look,
fuck up.
look how tight he got
Okay.
his
Fi,
veins laced up.
why do you feel like you can come into a black space and give your perspective on things that are in our community?
Well, it's not about our community.
What
He can
wasn't the
speak on
problem?
the pram, but don't be up here saying nigga. What the fuck gives you think you? What the fuck make you think you can say nigga? That's the question. What makes you think you can say nigga,
Oh, I didn't hear him say that.
sir?
He cursed us out,
Yeah,
man.
y'all just
Speak
making
up.
me
Say it
laugh,
with your
bro.
chest.
Y'all
Say it
making
with
me
your
laugh,
chest.
bro.
You
What
said
makes
nigga,
me
so say it with
what
your
makes me
chest.
think I can say nigga is my
Yes.
family and my bloodline.
You ain't got no black in your
No, how
bloodline. I
about
don't give a
I show
fuck
you
where you
something? How
from.
about how about
CG.
you
I
got
don't
this
give a fuck.
you got this picture up here. How about I show you something?
Show it.
The fuck you act, bro. Y'all
Just
act
show
like
it, nigga.
just because my skin
No,
yellow,
don't
I can't
talk
have
about
black in
it.
my blood.
Skin
Okay, so
yellow is
you
crazy. This
Asian.
nigga
Yeah.
delusional.
Go ahead and pull up your motherfucking grandma from 6
Ancestors.
generations
Go ahead,
ago
pull
so
your
we can see.
ancestors up.
I ain't even
Because we
ancestors.
don't
But
believe you.
I don't like that he got this little monkey in the picture. Something, something about it don't feel right. I don't know, y'all. Something about it don't feel right. I don't know. I'm uncomfortable.
Girl, that's what the Californians be doing. I'm telling you.
It's so suspicious, y'all. I'm nervous. I think he gonna pull up something worse, and we not gonna be able to respond. Like I think he gonna do something that's gonna be so outrageous. We ain't gonna be able to like be on top of the joke. So everybody get prepared for when he come out,
Jesus.
because I don't know where he gonna like. This
You not
nigga's
gonna
up to
protect us?
something,
Damn.
huh?
I said, E not gonna protect us? Damn, from this
He
man.
don't even care. You next.
He said, y'all on
If you
some
don't come
dick.
out of bag on this man, you're gonna be next.
I ain't never heard a black man ever
Thank you,
say,
Jill.
y'all on some dick.
Jill said they got jokes loaded. Thank you, Jill, because I'm scared.
Have y'all ever heard a black man say that shit? Y'all on some dick. Frank, do black
Never.
men say that?
Yes, they do.
You on some dick?
No.
Oh,
But is Frank even black?
God
Right.
damn.
That
Nah,
nigga look he a wrestler.
E,
no, I'm a white
y'all be
boy.
saying that? You
I
on
don't say
some
that.
dick?
I've heard black men say it. You ask me if
Oh,
black men
shut
say it, not
up.
if I say it. East, this
I
is why
ain't
you got
never heard
Turn
restricted.
no
it
nigga
TikTok
up.
don't
say
play
that.
about me, East. TikTok don't play about me, East. Watch your language.
Hold on, E, because you know we got something in the bag for you. You better leave my friends alone.
Listen, I can't
Hey,
find a picture.
hey, your friend threatened me with SA
You
2 days
can't,
ago. I don't
G.
want to hear
It's
that shit.
okay, baby. We wasn't gonna believe
I'ma
you
do it every
anyway.
time.
Yeah,
I don't
that's
want. I
fine.
don't
Hey, I'm
want
only
that.
gonna
Bro,
keep you the
Listen,
fuck
I
listen.
honest.
already. I'm not finna threaten you with essay no more, E, because
Somebody said
I
that don't
already
matter.
done.
Edgar
Hold
ain't
on,
black.
Lynn. Let me let E know. I can't threaten you with essay anymore, E, because I already done busted out that asshole.
Oh
Now I'm finna pass
Jesus.
you on to the rest of the niggas. I'm pass you on to the crew. I already done used and abused your stupid ass, so I'm good. I don't want that loose pussy no more.
Oh,
Bring
Go
this to my
ahead,
legal
to
team.
go ahead. Let the motherfucking conquistador speak. You want to speak on the
Oh
prompt? Go ahead.
Jesus.
Uh-huh.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Wait,
Conquistador is
hold on.
crazy.
You need to get into keystring. That's what you need to do.
Now he didn't tell
Wait.
me if he Cambodian. I've been studying the difference between the Asians.
That motherfucker from
You haven't been
Laos.
studying shit.
Oh,
Come on now.
Laos.
Y'all a
I
bunch of
have.
liars up here.
I have been.
Well, let me go. While every time
Hold
East
up,
talk,
hold
you
up,
know what? Hold on, Tara. I'm gonna
hold up,
treat y'all like
E.
June.
Hold up,
Every time y'all talk to me, I'm turning my motherfucking volume down. How about that?
hold up, hold up. No, I put you in one of my stickers, E. Hold up,
Turning
one
my
second.
volume down. No, I don't. Can't hear you,
Okay,
Tara.
Can
June.
y'all? He don't,
Go
he
ahead,
don't want to
Tara.
confront that man.
No, you got the
Well,
sticker,
it
Tara.
Look,
seems
hold
like y'all
up,
only understand this
hold
language.
up, E. Hold up, E. Can you see the sticker?
No.
Look, you in there. Let me show you the blown up version of it. Hold on, I gotta
You
find
a
it.
loser. You're a loser, and I'm
No,
reporting a
I'm
lie.
telling
I'm
you.
reporting a lie.
Hold on. No, don't report it because I want to put mine up there too. Hold on.
What is going on?
Not he offended. See, Jill, Jill, you got him. You
Hold on,
clocked
can y'all,
him.
hold on, let me
Yeah, I'm
show
turning my
y'all.
volume down. I can't
No,
hear
I
y'all.
put him in the sticker. Can y'all see him?
No, we
Can
can't.
y'all see him in the
We
sticker?
Yo, what is
He
that?
didn't even
no,
know.
we
He
can
didn't even
fix
know,
it,
y'all. I
Tara.
put him in the sticker. He in the sticker. Look, y'all. He in
I'm
the
turning my
sticker.
volume down. I don't consent to my picture being shown.
I couldn't wait to say you in the sticker, E.
I
What?
don't consent to my picture being shown.
Tara,
I
fix
can't hear
it
you
so we
guys
can
because my volume is
see it.
down, but I don't consent
There
to
you
my
go.
picture
Hold
being
on.
shown.
Wait, can you see it? E, I got you on
I don't consent to my picture.
the
I don't consent to my picture being shown. I can't hear you guys because my
Bro,
volume is all the way down. But
bro, this wild.
yeah, I don't consent.
Tara, this is. I need this, Tara.
Hey,
This
it's
is
right, bro.
a
Like,
masterpiece.
we don't care about this stuff.
I know they small, but I was like, damn, I gotta tell E about the sticker he is. Y'all, look at
Put
him right here.
her on the phone is crazy. Cause he always telling on us, y'all.
He gonna tell anybody on
Crazy.
this. He gonna tell his mama, his daddy, his girlfriend.
He put his daddy on the phone too.
Damn, E, you just know he the tattletale little cousin. You can't do shit around him. Damn, E, why you always snitching?
He the reason why we be getting whoopings in the summertime, cause he always telling. He
And
a teller.
whenever y'all use that sticker, I want y'all to remember, y'all can't see it, but E in there.
E the little cousin that be like, let me have some of your hot Cheetos, or I'm gonna tell your mama that you was outside after 9. Like,
He gonna tell.
that
Jill,
motherfucker go use the same thing on you for the next 15 years.
He gonna
Jill,
get his lawyer on y'all like he
that's
got
what
his
Jill
lawyer
said.
on me.
Jill said he telling his lawyers right now. We need that meme with that man who was on that phone call with the polo. Y'all know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
That's E every
That's
time.
for sure, E.
Mm.
You're not off the hook, Jose.
Yeah, nigga. Don't say nigga again. That's all I'm gonna tell you. If you would have been Cambodian, I might would have let you slide.
Cambodian.
Yeah, I fucks with the Cambodians because something in my spirit, something in my hotel
That nigga is
original black
Maui.
Okay,
spirit.
okay. Who else do you fuck
Tell
with
me
and see if
something.
I'm a part of that? Because I ain't Cambodian.
Now then you out
You
then.
Filipino?
No.
All right,
It's
Put it
okay.
like this: South America and a little bit of America.
South America.
Yes,
Goddamn, this nigga Guatemalan.
bro.
He a
Oh,
little of
that y'all the most
everything.
racist.
Brazilian, Puerto Rican, Cuban, Portuguese.
A Cuban with a
Jill said
slid,
I
but
told you
Pacquiao.
this nigga said Portuguese. I told you he was a motherfucking conquistador.
That's
Portuguese.
crazy.
I told you.
I want to know. I'm trying to think. The thing is, sometimes some of these racists who come up here calling us niggas, we don't know enough about them to figure out what to throw back at their asses. That's how they get you. That's how they get you. Cause I don't know.
See, I wasn't calling y'all that. I was just speaking in general.
But just don't say the word. It's not your word to
Do
use.
that.
Just
Stop
let it
trying to be
go.
cool using black
No,
people colloquialism. We sick of
Hold
y'all
on,
doing
what?
that
it,
shit.
bro.
Hold on. What
I
words do
understand that.
your
No,
people
okay,
use?
listen.
Hold on.
I understand that,
What words do your people use?
huh?
Holmes,
What's the
Vato.
word your people use?
Bro,
Use your people's
No, you
language.
know
Stop
that.
telling
You
out
know.
shit.
I be watching y'all. I be over in y'all business.
bro.
Torta.
That's the Mexicans. We don't say none of that.
You say mi
Uh,
gente? You say mi gente?
You Salvadorian?
No,
No. Tell us what we know you're not black. You might as well tell us what you are.
I
Why you
told
ain't
you.
what?
Puerto Rican, Cuban, Brazilian, and Portuguese.
damn. This
Nigga,
nigga
all
mixed
that
with
shit. Come
everybody.
on. No,
ain't
he
no that they don't
not.
even meet. Them
He full of
landmass don't even
shit.
meet. I don't think. I don't even think
Puerto
they
Rican,
meet.
Cuban. Cubans do be the most racist. If you
Yeah,
Cuban for
they
sure, don't
do.
I ain't
say it.
no. I
Yeah,
ain't
them
racist. Don't do
Cubans.
that. I ain't racist. I've been around black
Your
people my
grandma
whole life.
is.
Don't do that.
Your abuela is.
No.
Your
Your tia
No, they're
abuela.
is.
not. None of my family's racist.
Your
Crazy.
Tara, reset your
primas.
live goal.
None of
How
them.
you into racism?
See, I
Where you
might
get
be
racism
what I
from?
am blood wise,
Where you get
but
your
all my family
racism
has been raised in
from?
the
We don't
states.
we don't give a damn. Stop saying nigga. I don't care if your best friend, his mama raised you since you was 2 months old. Stop saying you're not black. Stop saying it.
Where
We
your
sick of y'all
racism come
saying
So
that
even
shit.
from?
okay, so I got a question. Even if I'm not black, right? And I have black family members, what does that
No,
mean?
nigga. No.
What does that mean?
You
So
you
no?
still not black. It just mean you
Yeah.
not black. I mean your family black. What? It's
Yeah,
I
inappropriate.
don't know. Speak out,
It
Courtney.
All
It
right.
mean, you know what it means?
Thank you,
It means
Rose. I
that
appreciate
if
you.
you got black family, it means that you could come to the cookout, but you can't bring no arroz con pollo. Okay, you just you just learn how to do the motherfucking electric slide and sit down.
can I real quickly address with the Laotian, Vietnamese,
Thank you,
Philippine,
Shayna. Thank y'all for gifting.
woman?
I appreciate y'all.
Thank y'all.
You asked if you had like black family members, like
Thank
basically
you,
why you
Godfrey.
can't say it. You don't
No, we
respect
gonna
or
move. No, we about to move on so he can answer because he never answered the question.
No,
But listen.
real
you
quick,
My
I
don't
was
bad.
gonna say
respect
the
or
same
love your black
thing.
family members if you use the most derogatory, historically ugly freaking term. And that's the only relation you have to them is using that word.
Thank
No.
you, Rose.
Yeah. Cause you ain't said anything else. But I got black proximity, so I can say it. I can say it. No.
No, that's some white people shit he want to tokenize. He don't. That's what I'm saying. If you claim your family not racist, where you get your racism from? Who gave it to you?
Nobody. I'm not racist. I've been around black people my whole life.
That doesn't make you not a racist.
What?
What?
I love black
What?
people. What are you talking
Oh,
about?
mind blown. What? There's people that
Love
literally,
black people, then stop using that
there are
word.
people
People's
that are
parents and grandparents were alive when they was
absolutely
using that word to harm us. And you think it's cool. You think it's a joke. You think you
facts.
gang. You think you down. You think you, oh, it makes me seem like I'm more black. I'm cool. It makes me feel a part of the homies. Man, you don't fucking respect us. You don't fucking respect us.
And
You ain't gonna use it on this panel.
that argument that you're around black people, that is null and effing void, because there are racist people that marry and fuck black people and people of color, and they're still racist as hell. So what does that mean just because you're around them?
Yeah. You right. Yeah, right. My bad. But listen, I ain't racist. So don't say that.
You
I'm
are.
not racist, but that's my bad. It's just I shouldn't say it, but when things are spoken with the people I'm around, it's
No,
how
see,
you.
now you're trying to justify it. Nope.
Oh,
Nope.
okay. I won't justify it then. But you're
Because
right. I
there's no
won't say it.
justification. There's no justification. The
You're
boundary is
right.
established.
Lynn, I'll be
On
right
this
back.
panel, you can't say it. Whatever you say offline and amongst your friends, we don't got no control over that. But on this panel, they established the boundary. So shut the fuck up about it and watch your fucking mouth.
Them niggas who be letting Mexicans say niggas or Hispanics, whatever. They some losers. They be the loser. They be the weak links of the community. They the weak link blacks. we know weak link. We know you want proximity, weak link. Y'all the weak links.
Crazy. But
Yeah.
listen, let me answer this and then I'm out of here.
Okay, go ahead.
But like I said, it's like depends on who you are. Like and it depends on who you come across by. Like if you come across a good for shit, nothing hoe, then she cheats on you, then and you're perfectly doing what you were supposed to do, you're good. You're perfectly fine. You were supposed to be doing your job while you were out here getting cheated on. But if you're one of the people cheating on the other person, then you're fucked up. So it goes both ways. Men
All
and
that to
women can
end
be
with it
the
go
good
both
ones.
ways.
Yeah, you ain't saying
Jesus.
nothing. What's up, Joshy?
What's up? I can speak on the topic.
Come on, Joshy. You been here before. Stop with the bullshit. What you want to say?
I feel like
men don't typically assume that they're one of the good ones, quote unquote. Most men know that in a realistic, objective view of the world, it is very difficult unless you're performative or you're unless you take being good as just doing the right thing, that you're not gonna be like one of these goody two shoes, innocent, perfect people that come out of fairy tale books. So first of all, I would just decline the question, say it's not true at all.
That's not true.
Yeah, I say most men don't even consider themselves one of the good ones. They just know, hey, I ain't out here doing X and X and X. So if you try to apply me or associate me with X and X and X, you're just wrong.
But that's the thing right there. Like, I'm gonna say this again because I said it at the beginning, but one of many people here. When it comes to women putting out or recognizing how women are systematically oppressed and identifying misogynistic behavior in a patriarchal society, and then we have the men keep saying, well, not me, I would never do that thing, or if you believe it's not your daddy, your brother, your son, so on and so forth, then like we gotta recognize that like we say society, but I start realizing like people don't actually know what society is. We the people in society, we all capable of doing fucked up things, and we capable of doing good things at some point, depending on who, the person perspective of what the behavior was. And just trying to clarify that you wanted the good ones to dismiss the behavior is the problem in the first place. That's the problem. We can't. And I think it's important for women to understand that ain't shit going to change with the men. If anything, they would be more covert about it. But the reality is, like, we're just pointing out things we're recognizing so we can collectively come together and understand that sexism is a major fucking problem in society. And while we're having that narrative, too many people want to cape for the niggas, cape for the men. Like, no, not him, not me, not this person. No, it's all the people. That's the problem. We make up society. We are the good and the bad guy. This idea that like, oh, I can just separate myself. Y'all can't be talking about me. You're exactly the person we're talking about. You're exactly the person we're talking about. And the fact that y'all don't want to recognize it should be very telling.
Nah, not at all. Because I feel like if somebody indicates specific behaviors and stuff that you don't do, you could obviously say that you're not one of the bad ones, quote unquote, but that doesn't mean that you're one of the good ones. No one's just out here thinking that they overly good unless they're a Christian or some shit that follows the Bible to the T.
Yeah, I don't think you understand the point though.
Nah, I get what you're saying, but at the same time, you gotta realize that.
What am I saying?
You're saying something along the lines of because men participate in this system that puts them over women, that we should take accountability for it. But you gotta realize that most men, well, no, every man to a certain extent, was just born in a machine, is just born into society, and they're just one cog in this whole machine that makes our society, and there's nothing that we can do to change about that.
No, that's the problem right there. Once you say there's nothing we can do to change about it. That's why I say like no, there's not one living person who lived today was there when the behavior shifted and we had this problem in the first place. And you just say, well, nothing we can do. We just it's the machine. The machine. You are the machine. That's the thing. That's the problem. That's the part you should be internalizing. Not it's not my fault. It just is what it is. No, you just is wrong for upholding it because you're part of it.
So how do I go out my way to uphold it? Why do you say I'm upholding it when I was just born?
Do you not participate?
In what way? Living? Working a job? Paying taxes?
We're not talking about capitalism. We're talking about systematic oppression against women. We're talking about sexism. So you don't participate?
I mean, you would have to indicate exactly what you mean by it.
That's what I'm saying. Why would I have to indicate?
I just flat out
that
say.
No fucking sense.
I say I flat out say that I know I don't directly enforce or uphold it.
Yes, you do.
In what way?
What do you do
What's
to
up, the
deconstruct it?
Kawado? Yeah, he don't want to be honest, and that's the
What do
problem
you,
right there.
yeah, what
Oh, yeah.
initiative do
So
you
you
take to
can't tell me
deconstruct it?
what
What do
you.
you
So
what do
you're
you
saying.
actively do to deconstruct it? If you don't uphold the system, what do you do as an individual to deconstruct it?
So you're saying if I don't do stuff to
He
deconstruct
don't.
it,
He
I'm
justify
upholding it.
it. He
Yeah,
just
you're
justify it.
if you're complicit to it, then yeah, you're upholding it.
So what do y'all do to deconstruct colorism?
That's
Against it.
that's
That's
really
something
Oh,
good.
you can do with anything. If you disagree
Go
with it,
ahead.
you
I
speak against
mean,
it and you protest against it, and then you
Exactly.
teach and you tell people this is not the way that you go about doing this.
so y'all upholding
Judging,
colorism though.
yeah, but this is what I'm talking about. That the behavior, in
Mhm.
order to
You ain't even have to
deconstruct that, is
say
the
them, bro.
same.
They can speak for themselves. They grown
No,
ass women. Stop
but
with the
no. Hold on,
tape in
right
the
quick,
wind
bro.
ass
Because
shit.
now, see, now you taking on a platform where you think that I'm speaking for women. I'm speaking for me. This is something that I do because I love women. Not only just that, but I love
And
black
you're one of
women.
the good ones.
What?
They're exactly
No,
who
no,
they
no,
got.
no,
They got
no,
the
no. It's not
deconstruct
about
your ass.
being good. It's not about being good. It's about being human, boss. You don't understand. You don't treat a human being like they're a dog. You don't treat them like they're property. That's not what we do here. And when you do that, you turn into the villain. And if you don't
I
believe
don't do
that,
that already.
what you can change though. You have an option to change. You have to read and educate on how your change is something that actually benefits you. I'm a better individual because I know what's right and wrong. And it's important for us to take accountability as black men for what we've done to the community of black women that now don't like us, bro. We were the ones that started the shit. It wasn't the government, it wasn't welfare. None of that is strong enough to get rid of a black family. We left. We dehumanized our women. We're still doing it to this day. And if we don't speak up for them, who the fuck else will? Think about that for a second. I'm a 43-year-old man, bro. I got 2 daughters. I teach them all day long that they're worth it. We got magic in our women, bro. They heal us. We're supposed to do the same thing, and we over here bad mouthing them, criticizing them, tearing them down every time they do something good. That's why they got the attitudes
You
that they
don't do
have
those
towards us.
things. When I get on TikTok, I see that BS. I go on there and I call them out. But that
That's
doesn't
deconstructing.
necessarily that. But how is that deconstructing if I'm not doing nothing in physical reality? That's just me hopping on TikTok.
You be
I'm
surprised
saying
how TikTok itself is
Come on, King.
influential. TikTok is very influential to everyone. And you stepping up, you don't know how many people see an example of a black man coming to defense for a black woman, and they might step up and do the same. Like, nah, bruh, he right. Sometimes we got to be the ones that light the goddamn fire. I'm right. If we don't do it, then who will? And it's not about being the good one. It's not about sucking up the women. It ain't got shit to do with that, bro. My mom is a black goddamn woman. I don't have any sisters, but I got aunts. I got nieces. These are women who have put money in our pocket, fed us, nurtured us. And the women that look just like them, why in the hell are we not coming to bat for them? If we came to bat more for women, I swear to God, we would be on top of the goddamn world right now. Because with their help and their consistency and the way that they sprinkle fucking magic on everything, if they actually trusted us, we'd be real kings of the United States of America or whatever the fuck else we wanted to be. Because they would be in our corner. And they're one of the most powerful goddamn entities in the world. Mitochondria DNA. They can make any goddamn person on this planet on any color. Do you understand how powerful that is? And we over here tossing our women to the curb like they don't mean shit. Get out of here. You see what they do with no culture, with they're the most educated. I'm talking about, man, they have influenced fashion. It wasn't us that did that like that. It wasn't the men. Bro, we didn't influence fashion, women did. Like they have so many influences on our culture And if you look in the background as far as the foundation goes, man, you don't even understand. We couldn't have did it without them. They're more of a foundation than we ever would know, and that's why we're fucked up now, because we're not doing what's necessary to keep to be in the home with them, to raise our children with them the right way. We on this rap culture shit where everybody's a bitch or a hoe or a 304. Why? I don't even believe in that type of talk, tell you the truth. But anyways, I
Angel,
don't.
what's your views on the family?
I'm sorry.
What's your views on nuclear families?
My views on nuclear families is honestly, I don't particularly believe that a family dynamic in particular is how do I explain this? I'm polyamorous. So what I believe is that whatever your family, whatever you create as a family, it doesn't necessarily have to be in the form of a nuclear family, but whatever you create as a family, it's just your duty to make sure that you raise that community properly as a man, which means that you have to be educated, which means you have to read. And I know I'm kind of digressing or whatever, because I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm trying to process what a nuclear family is, and I believe that's a wife, a husband, and children, right? And is that correct? Because I'm trying to draw back from
It
like
ain't a,
sixth
hold on,
grade
it ain't about
education.
for an answer, but hold up. Thank y'all for contributing to the live show. Thank you, Rose. When you say you polyamorous, right? But you understand, why don't you celibate? Like considering the way women are conditioned, right? The way women are treated, and know that a woman can't actually give consent. Why aren't you celibate?
I'm sorry, say that one more time. You said a woman can't give consent?
I mean, technically,
Why would you say that?
because of the conditioning that we receive in society. Like,
Um,
you think about, hold up, think about it like this: most women who are participating in heterosexual sex aren't
mhm.
having orgasms.
I know that, and
And
that's
they're
why I
doing it,
study.
hold up, they're doing it for connection. If that's
Yes,
the case and you know that, why
they're
aren't you
not the only
celibate?
ones though. They're not
No,
the
no,
only
no,
ones
no, no,
doing that
no,
for
no, no,
connection.
no, no, no. Hold up. I'm asking you specifically because you say you polyamorous. Why
Yeah,
aren't you celibate?
I'm not celibate because I don't feel like I have to be. I'm not striving for any type of spiritual understanding or trying to ascertain my identity anyway. I don't need a pause on what I'm doing erotically with anybody or as far as what I'm doing in order to connect with somebody as far as physical education when it comes to sex. I'm sorry, physical affection, not education. Physical affection when it comes to that. So for me, I don't need to be celibate, and because I'm not trying to figure myself out. I know my identity, and when I connect with a woman, I connect with a woman with the proper education. Education is very important, and there's many facets when it comes to sex, and this is
So
why.
hold on. So the buck stops there when it comes to deconstruction. Then.
No, it doesn't, because even I myself, when you talk about educating yourself, you are deconstructing because you are
No,
educating
no, no, no,
yourself as an
no. You
example, right?
said no. You say you don't want to educate when it comes to that. You just said that. So that's why I
No,
say
no, I'm
it
sorry.
stops there. Hold up.
No, I
Cause
never
you
said
know,
that.
hold up. If you didn't know, now you know because I informed you.
No,
And
no,
you're like,
I never
that's
said that though. You're putting words in my mouth. I never said
I'm
that.
saying you did. What did you say then?
I said that I educate myself. I didn't say I didn't need to.
So why not educate yourself on that? And why not educate yourself on all the ways women are hypersexualized from a young age and women are participating in this activity even
Well,
without
see, that's
consent?
not my responsibility. But if I do
That's
encounter a
not your
hypersexual,
responsibility.
no,
So
it's
you
not
the
my. No,
hypocrite then, because you're
hold
doing the
on. You
same.
got to
No,
let me
you're doing the
finish my
same
thought.
thing
You have to let me
Jarchi
finish my thought.
doing.
If I don't
Nah,
You're
finish
I'm
my
doing the
like,
thought, then you
same
can't get
thing
my
for
Jarchi
one,
context.
doing.
for
If you
one,
don't let
why
me
did
finish my
y'all,
thought, then I can't. You can't get my context. You can't get no
why y'all
understanding.
avoid my question though? Why, when you talk about a system of oppression that I benefit from, I got to deconstruct, but I brought
No,
up one that y'all
you changing
benefit
the
from, and
subject.
it
We
was
talked
radio
about
silence. Y'all
colorism
let
Oh
this
man,
dude
before.
come in front
No, no,
and
no,
save y'all
no,
from
no,
that conversation. That's not
no. It's
fair.
no, no, no. Nobody's scared to talk about colorism. We addressed it before. Let him respond. Go ahead, Adrian.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
You can finish.
What I was saying was I do educate myself. And if it's my responsibility to be able to identify a hypersexual woman and not take advantage of that, but it's her. responsibility to read up on her own condition and fix herself. I'm not there. I can help her heal, but I'm not responsible for her healing. You see what I'm saying? We all got to be responsible for our own healing. If we don't initiate it, then no one can support us. And
If
it's
she
our
don't know better,
responsibility to
then
do so.
hold on. If she don't know better, then it's on her, then, right?
Well, you got to pick up a book, is what it is. It
No,
is
what
on
I'm
you.
saying is
Because
you being a hypocrite.
no, I'm not
You
being a
wanna no,
hypocrite. You
because you
can't put
tell
that
me
on me. You're reaching.
I can.
No,
You
no,
just
you're
said
trying to
Joshie
start a
needs to
conflict with me.
deconstruct.
You're trying to start a
No,
conflict with
you
me.
said
You're
Joshie need
reaching.
to deconstruct. No, I'm not.
Yes,
I'm
you
not.
are. You're
You know I'm
absolutely
not.
not making any sense right now because I'm telling you in reality that I cannot be responsible for the healing of someone else. I can only be a person that can motivate it,
Even
maybe
when you want
encourage it.
access to their body.
Yes, even when I want to enter into their body, that is correct. But usually when I'm entering into a woman's body is a woman that is not hypersexual. She very much
That's not
understands
hold
her
up. I
identity.
guess no, that's not when the conclusion I was
No,
going to
no,
know it.
I see what you're trying to do.
No.
You're trying to say
No,
that
no.
every woman is clueless and
No,
absolutely
that don't do the
has no
clueless thing.
responsibility
I'm
of her
talking about the way
sexuality
people
because she's been
conditioning.
conditioned not
Yeah,
to.
you getting defensive and you
No,
don't
I'm
even
not
want
being
to you don't
defensive.
even want to listen. That's the
Nah,
crazy
I
part.
see what you're
You don't
doing,
even
and
want to
you're
no,
doing it
it's
now.
fine. No,
No,
it's fine.
see what it
No, it's
is
fine.
you're
No, 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 no,
now
no,
what you're
no, no,
doing
no,
is
no, no,
superficial and frivolous.
no, no. What you're doing is deflection. You wanted to confront Joshy because, like, yeah, Joshy's saying the thing the men typically say. You can say you can deconstruct that, but when I talk about implied consent and the problems on the patriarchal society and the way women are conditioned and how they're not actually truly getting pleasure about, you're like, oh, well, that's on her. She needs to do that. You're a hypocrite. The buck stops there. That book ain't nobody read that book, so it don't matter. You don't even want to deal with the constructive criticism. You don't even want to have a conversation. You try and shut it down because it feels uncomfortable. You can't be the racist one. Like, be for real.
Nah, I was actually thinking about like doing some of the stuff he said, but if I gotta become celibate, I'm gonna go ahead and cut it there. I'm out. Fuck no. I'm out.
I mean, this is the thing, Adrian. The reply, like, if you understand what she's saying about like women in a patriarchal society not having proper consent, the response could just be, I understand what you're saying, but I just couldn't do that. I'm not made for that. And that could be a conversation worth having, but it is what it is. Women in a patriarchal society, whether we want to believe it or not, do not have proper consent, especially you. Because I saw on your page you said that you into BDSM. What are you the sub, Adrian? Are you the sub?
Is it my turn to speak?
No, Blanc. Give us a second. Or
Blank.
is it blank? Blank.
Blank.
Oh. I want to know if he the sub.
It looked like he wants to stay on mute.
You the
But the thing,
sub, Adrian?
You guys are trying to dig right now,
No, I
and it's
just
not
wanted to
cool.
know, are you the
Nah,
sub?
I just told you right now, I'm the
You
switch. Do you know what that is?
Oh, you switch, so sometimes you sub, sometimes you dom.
Yes, that's correct.
Okay. Then I think Tara is right.
About
yeah,
what?
Respectfully.
but that's my point. You can't come up here and say, well, it's all about education, and when you realize things, you need to deconstruct from it. And when I'm talking about a way that women are exploited and men take advantage of it, because again, you all play your part, and you're like, well, that's different. That's different. No, it's not different. It's the same thing. Stay consistent. Be honest
You guys
about
are
who you
asking
are.
somebody to take responsibility for your lack of education about your own identity. No.
So if
You
women lack the knowledge and you have it, it's on the woman. So
do everybody
again, you
let me
sound just
ask you
like
something. Does
Dorothy.
everybody know how to make themselves happy? And can I force that happiness on them? Or are you responsible for your own
Now
happiness?
you want to deflect because we talking about how you exploit women
No,
and
I
stuff.
want to use a very simple
Polyamory.
comparative to let you know that you can't force anybody to change
I'm not saying
themselves.
nobody. No, I'm not. But I'm also not up here lying about it. That's the
No,
thing.
but what you're doing is
No, I'm
you're
not
trying
lying
to put
about it.
responsibility of that on
No,
me.
no, no, no,
And you
no, no,
can't do
no.
that.
You don't hold up. Just be honest about who you are. Is what
No,
I'm
you got to
saying.
be honest about who you are. And you're
No,
somebody
no, no, no,
who
no.
wants to be a
No,
victim.
no. You don't give a fuck about no
You want to be a
deconstruction.
victim and you want me.
Adrian, no, you don't give a fuck about deconstruction, Adrian. You don't give a fuck about it. You don't give a fuck about it. What you care about is your sexual gratification, nigga. You don't care. So don't come in here, Mr. Self-Righteous.
And then like it's crazy because like we could have had the conversation about, like I said, that to me that would have been for a man who spoke like Adrian and said the things that he said earlier, which all of the stuff I agree with. It would have made more sense if you would have been like, I hear you, I understand, but that's just no, I can't do that.
You
I
guys
can't
ain't
be
about to drop
celibate.
no. You
But
guys ain't dropping that
hold
on
on,
me.
Adrian. Hold on.
I'm listening.
And we could have had the conversation, but it's crazy how a man who was just speaking like you were speaking a few minutes ago went straight to like insults and anger.
No, what insults? Telling the truth?
No, what truth? What truth did you tell?
That you can't make anybody happy and you can't force somebody to heal themselves?
No, not that part.
Okay, so what did I lie about?
What
was the insult?
what you're saying about Tara? What you're saying about the host, the woman who's
What did I
bringing
say
this up
about
to
her?
you?
What did I say about her?
You became hostile.
No, what happened was she flipped the script is what happened.
Okay,
And
what's
she
the
tried.
what's the script
See,
that
you
she
got to
flipped?
have boundaries is what it is, because you can't allow somebody to make you a villain. If you don't have boundaries, then anybody will step on you and put their responsibilities on you. And I'm not having that today. And if you young ladies don't understand that, then I don't know what the hell to tell you.
Let me ask you something, Adrian.
What the hell is
do
wrong with
do you
y'all?
believe that all men are misogynistic?
I don't believe that at all, because I'm not misogynistic
You're
at all.
oh baby. Yeah, you're not
Oh,
ready for the
baby.
real conversation, honey.
No, you're not ready for that real
Well, he
conversation. Not
wanted,
at all.
Yeah,
he
God.
wanted to come up here and confront Joshy because he think he wanted the good ones. You the exact man that we're talking
Y'all
about.
want to point a finger,
No,
and
no, no,
that's what
no,
it's
no.
about.
Look how fast you flipping it.
Nah,
You
look
get
how fast you
now
flip.
men aren't misogynistic.
Real quick.
And is it happiness? Nobody was talking about that
Nah,
shit, and you
you
fucking
flip
know
real
it.
quick. That's what happened.
No, and now you in your fucking feelings.
No,
He
I'm not in
did.
my
This is
feelings.
okay.
I'm
Where the
going to
man
stand
at?
on my
Where the
10
man
toes.
at? He is.
I'm standing on my 10
Y'all would be
toes.
correct calling
You're not
him
going
a
to bully me
panderer.
into taking accountability for something that you guys need
That's
to
why
take
I said,
accountability for yourself.
listen to what I'm saying to y'all ladies. They don't want to do better. They just become
You guys
covert.
want to blame.
You just become covert. You
No,
hide
clip
it.
that.
Blame. You want to
You
blame.
gotta clip this,
It's
Tara.
sad,
You
man.
want to
This
blame.
shit's sad, man.
Hey, bro,
All around. This shit's sad.
don't even listen to him. I see. I'm gone because this is
This shit's
ridiculous.
You can
sad,
go.
They
man.
said
You
traps.
can go. You
I
can
will.
go. Bye
Nobody
bye.
said
Bye,
a
Adrian.
trap. We
Goodbye.
could
I'm
have
out of
had the
here. I'm just trying to find a
conversation.
way to leave. Goodbye.
This shit's sad.
That shit was crazy, Tara. You gotta clip that. The girls have to see that. Cause
It's
that
sad.
shit was crazy. He said all of what he said about black women and how the men let us down in the community and da 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 da. And like instantly he flipped when he became one of the men who let us down. When he was like, you niggas let down the community. He was okay with being like, you niggas let down the community. But as soon as we was like, yeah, you too, he was like, hold on, bitch. He said, hold on, bitch.
See, let me say, women
That
like
shit is
y'all
crazy.
y'all automatically gonna label a man how you label him based on your trauma and your anger
Yeah,
and your bitterness. You're
misogynistic.
automatically gonna label a man the way you're gonna label a
Yeah,
man. So
misogynistic.
men in return, just do what you do. Don't let nobody. You a grown man. Don't let nobody tell you how you can live your life, because these women with anger issues and bitter issues and no
Did we
good
do that,
men, they'll
sir?
have no man. They're gonna label you
Sir,
as this bad man either way it go.
sir. Who up here did that?
Gonna push a bad ideology on man anyway, because you're hateful.
What does that mean? What bad
You're
ideology
angry.
that we push
You're
on
angry. You're
men?
pushing hate towards men.
Sir, I need you to speak facts and not your feelings.
You're pushing hate
I'm
on
asking
men
you a
because you're traumatized.
question. What part of what we said was pushing hate on men?
Everything y'all talk, how y'all talk about men.
Okay, you can go, because I don't like people who speak from their feelings and don't have anything to back up what they're saying. Not even you don't even have anything to back up your
I mean,
feelings.
yeah, I do it.
You
I mean,
jump from feeling to feeling, and it doesn't validate your point. Just because you say something doesn't mean that you're right.
I want to call out the hypocrisy because women that come up here and they indulge into these conversations, they do the same thing, but it's not called out when they do it.
I don't know what you're talking about, Eric.
Well, I mean, let me help you out with that, right? East, for an example, I'll come up here and I'll respond to the prompt based off
Who's
of
not
what
here?
I've seen. Come on, see, she's doing it now. Right? But yes, I come up here and I speak on those said things, and then as soon as I come, before I even get to finish, East comes off mute and comes with her feelings. No one checks it. Lynn, you're here on multiple occasions when she does it. Let's be honest. If we can't come up here and speak on feelings, what can we come up here and actually do? Because that's exactly what this is. This is feelings.
No,
This prompt
it's
was
not.
created based off feeling.
This is a question. The prompt is a question. How could it be based off of feelings when it's a question? You know that's not how questions work, E, right?
So you can ask a
No, it's
question based off
not.
how you feel. You
No,
can
it's
ask a question
not.
based off how you feel. Yes, you can.
Okay, E. I know
Because
that's
why does
not
so let me ask
true,
you.
so
Let me
I'm not
ask
gonna
you.
argue about that with
No, it's
you.
not
So we're
arguing.
gonna
We're having
move
a debate.
on. No,
We're having a
no,
debate.
we're not going to do that. I
You're not
refuse
doing
to
that because
debate
you
with
don't
you.
feel like you don't feel like doing that, right? Your feelings are
That
involved.
you are not even
Mm-hmm.
connecting the points. There's no continuity in your points.
You mean no nuance?
No, I
With
mean
that
what I
being said,
said. Go
okay.
Google it. There's no continuity in your points.
There's no substance. There's no truth. There's no anything to my statement.
No.
Okay. We can go back to the prompt. I can tell you one reason why men do feel this way. Because the actual men that are the shitty men that you guys come up here and speak about on a daily day basis, they get told by bad bitches that they're good men. These shitty men. So they go around with this ego and this pride that one bad bitch told me that I'm a good dude. So they go around and they think that they're a good dude to every woman that they encounter. I blame the woman. I blame the woman for giving it because there's no such thing as a good dude unless a woman tells him that he's that good dude. Right? Because who are you a good dude to? Another dude? That makes no fucking sense. Right? Most men aren't dealing with women out here. So with that being said, I have to blame women for telling shitty men that they're good dudes and they're going around with this ego and you know what I'm saying? Making other women uphold it to them. And that's all. I'm laying with that.
E, I have a question. Are you one of the good ones?
I've been told that, so it would only make me assume that I am one.
So you one of the good ones.
Can I expound onto you? Can I expound on why I feel like I am?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, cool. I do everything that society says, the patriarchy says, right? The things that you guys like to hold up.
And what's that? Tell us.
The patriarchy says that I have to be a provider, leader, and protector. I'm supposed to be submissive to my woman. My woman's supposed to be submissive to me. I do exactly that. I do what's expected of me as a man in a relationship. My mom wasn't shoveling out her car these past 2 snow days. I seen a lot of women doing it. I was out there. I dislocated my finger shoveling. You know what I'm saying?
You saw women shoveling.
There was women out there
that was
shoveling. You know why I didn't help? You don't know why I didn't help?
Hold up.
Watch you try to triangulate this. Go ahead.
No, because you saying that's why. Well, that's what make you a good one. That you shoveled the snow for your mother.
No, that's not what I said. I gave you multiple allies.
Hold up. But you saw women shoveling their cars and you ain't helped them out?
Ma'am, I was shoveling my mom's car out. I can only help those.
But you saw those other women.
I can only help those that I can help. And I was it took me 4 hours. By the time I was done shoveling out my driveway for my mom's car, those women were already done. They were just shoveling out their car. I was not only shoveling out my mom's car, I was shoveling out a fucking a 20 feet driveway. 20 to 50 feet. Actually, more than that, because I just looked at that.
Women.
It's more than that. I'm dead ass serious, though. When I get home today, I'm going to show you on my Ring camera. I was outside from 12 a.m. to 4 in the morning shoveling.
I'm pretty sure on your Ring camera.
No, it's on my Ring camera because I have a Ring camera on each side of the house. Just in case if a motherfucker try himself.
I'm trying to put you in this sticky, E. I'm telling you, you love to put shit on the phone.
No, but I love, I come up here and I talk about y'all women, but I love black women. I'm not going to lie to you. I love black women. I ain't going to lie. I do. I just hate y'all behaviors. I hate y'all behaviors, but I love black women.
You love it over here.
I love it over here. Of course I do. That's why I always come back no matter the shit y'all talk. And see, I'm man enough to admit that, and that's what makes me a good man, holding myself accountable.
Got it, E. But
But it is
why,
subjective, though.
bro? You right.
But for why did you say something?
No, I was just in there listening to everybody going back and
Go
forth.
ahead and say what you want to say.
Oh, well, answering the prompt, to be honest with you, you know, you believe in what you believe in within yourself, you know, and it takes somebody on the outside to tell you something on what you're actually doing, you know. As far as me believing if I'm a good man, I don't know. Again, I
Real
mean,
quick. Hold up, Lynn. You know how you be saying like the something wrong with the men because they always are looking for like role models. Don't that fall alongside with what you be saying?
What he say?
In my position,
Go ahead, say
how
what
I
you
grew.
said again. Say it again.
Who, me?
Mm-hmm.
Well, when it comes down, it has to be within the side, you know, and then you can get delusional for what you're actually doing. So you cannot necessarily say yourself you're a good man. Usually somebody tells you, hey, yo, you effing up on this, or you doing this, and you don't even realize it, you know. I mean, didn't the Nazi think they was good, you know? So you never know. But when it comes down to,
That's what I'm saying. Like y'all always saying y'all need direction. It's interesting that you would say it like that. I know, like
well,
a lot of times y'all
everybody,
repeat. Hold
I don't necessarily.
up. A lot of times y'all repeating the talking point, like, oh, you know, you can't define it. Somebody else got to define it. But the way that y'all need other people to define who y'all are is very interesting. I think it aligns with what Lynn always saying about y'all be the men. Y'all be the age of like y'all are supposed to be the men, and y'all be like, well, the men didn't help us become men. It's just interesting. Y'all don't know yourselves.
Every great leader is a woman.
That's not necessarily true. As far as being
no, real shit though. Real shit.
As far as being a man,
Behind every leader is a woman that he took credit for.
Behind every what? Get the fuck out! You see how they twist? You see how they twist?
Definitely.
He's not taking full credit. I've never seen. I'm not gonna lie. Outside of Trump, I've never seen a man get up on a stage that held office and never mentioned his wife and said she's part of my journey. I've never had. Like Barack Obama did it. He went up there and he shouted out Michelle every fucking chance he got. Every time he was on a microphone, he made sure he mentioned Michelle.
You a Trump supporter?
Who's a Trump supporter?
I'm not.
Who the fuck said that?
What you're saying, E. I'm saying.
I thought you and your mama was Trump supporters.
No. We may support some of the movements, but we don't support the person. Just like you guys support Nicki Minaj, but you don't. You said what?
Movement?
I'm not gonna go into all of that. I'm not here to know. We're gonna stay on the prompt, right? I'm not here to go into politics.
So you and Trump got the same politics.
You said what?
You and him got the same politics.
No, I disagree with a lot of shit that he's doing right now, but there's some certain things that I do agree with. I'll tell you one for an example. I'll tell you one. I'll go into it with you. The LGBTQ bathroom shit, the sports and all of that, like that shit right there. I'm glad that he's doing something about that. Like that's just is mind-boggling to me. That I can go into the men's bathroom and see a woman that decided to change her gender one day and see her in there and she get to see all my stuff. Like that's just it's just crazy to me. Yeah.
Coming in and see your stuff.
Yeah. That shit right there is unacceptable.
Get the fuck out of here. You lie. Get on my fucking nerves.
Oh my
god. I dragged her when she see my stuff, but nah. Point given though, like I don't think a man that decides to change his gender one day should be able to walk in a woman's bathroom. Cause there is dudes out here playing that act just to get access and see women. Like there's real life sociopaths, psychopaths out here doing that. Taking on that persona just to see women. Like it's weird. But yeah, that's one of his policies that I do agree with. Far as in men is only two genders, right? Because that's what I was raised up in. There's only two genders and none of that other shit. I'm not for it.
Sorry, y'all, I had a call.
I'm a Trump supporter.
Trump supporter. If that's the case, I can say y'all Trump supporters too. All you Nicki fans are Trump supporters too. Y'all standing 10 toes behind Nicki, and she loves
I'm not
Trump.
even a Nicki fan. I'm a Megan fan.
Megan Thee Stallion, the one that lied on Tor, lied on about being
She
pew
didn't
pew by
lie.
Tory.
She didn't lie.
Oh my God! I bet you think she did. It's already been confirmed.
It's not been confirmed. You're lying.
Why he's still in prison?
He's doing time. He's doing time for having. He's doing time for. He's a 2-time loser. He's doing time right now for that gun charge, for that pew pew charge. I'm telling you.
Shout out to Megan. Are you?
Can I continue
Lord.
to respond to the prompt?
Yeah, go ahead.
I appreciate it. I'm not gonna say all these big words like old dude was doing and talking about reading books and all that. I could just say by experience. My situation is a lot. I guess a unique issue, but I'm not gonna go through all that. I just know with my experience, when it comes down to being a good man, I'm better than whoever my father was. And
So you saying you wanted a good one?
well, I'm a single father of 3 kids. Have been since 2000.
Lord, come on, be for real.
Glad, because she just did a topic the other day talking about single fathers don't exist. I'm so glad you just said that.
Hold up. He got 3 kids, but he got time to be chit-chatting on TikTok on the school night. All right, we got it.
You need to stop coming up here telling y'all personals because she like to remix it. You see what she just did there?
I wasn't even gonna respond. You the one who said something.
They all in showers. They all good. Everybody's to sleep. It's 8:50 right now. I made dinner. We made tacos tonight.
Who's we? Who's we?
Me and my kids. I got 2 boys and 1 girl, and they both all 3 of them need to learn how to cook. So when we cook, we cook.
Oh, they need to cook.
Yeah.
They need to be able to take care of themselves.
Right. And then, their mom left us back then, and unfortunately she's, she did that, and she did whatever she's doing now. Ain't heard from her since. But again, it's not inward that I feel like I'm a good man. I just feel like I'm doing what I'm responsible for. I made these kids, I'm taking care of. It's more of an outside of what everybody sees. You're a single father of 3 kids. You made it out from living in a car. You made it out from living in a.
Hold on, we don't need to hear the whole story, so we really don't care.
I'm just want to hear the whole. Now you don't want to hear the whole story because this is a deadbeat mother.
I mean, to a certain, hey, that's what it is. Nobody wants to hear about, you're the father, you're the man, you're the parent, you're supposed to do this. That's why it's not going to be,
You're right, you are supposed to do it. You're supposed to do it. Yeah, you're supposed to do it.
It's so much easier for mothers to get help than it is for a man to get help.
That's not
Oh,
true.
no, trust me. I ain't got wrinkles on my face because it's hot in Texas. It was stressful, but we made it. I bought a house. We good. We straight. Thank God the kids got school tomorrow.
I don't care. I'm about to wrap up the conversation though, for real. Thank y'all for coming up. I appreciate y'all. Good conversation. Y'all niggas be lying like a motherfucker. That man definitely came up here and tried to covert us to death. That shit not gonna work. Yeah, that shit was fake. He ain't named not one book or nothing. I hope y'all ain't fall for it.
I didn't. I wanted you to drill him on. I think someone in the chat had asked a valid question regarding his polyamory. If he was inclined to allowing his partners to also date outside of their relationship, because that would have been really telling of his misogyny.
Yeah, I think that's a thing. A lot of these guys who like they get it now. Those dudes, they like, oh, I don't feel like a woman should be confined to a relationship, but they still like taking advantage of her because they can see, oh, it's like there's no commitment there. I could just fuck around. But yeah,
Well, thank you for
putting it in your bio is fucking crazy if you think about it.
It is. But thank you so much for. Yeah, exactly.
He don't got nobody else. I went to his girl page. Embarrassing.
But Tara, I wanted to ask because I love your platform. I've only joined a few of your lives, and I followed immediately, like the last few days. I wanted to ask because you did debunk a lot of the statistics, even ones that I may not be I guess, aware of. You should do one of your lives and debunk some of those statistics because you do see how they'll use those statistics as talking points. And if you're not as well versed in it, you can fall subject to thinking that a lot of those statistics are actualized and not, like you said, self-reported. I think you should do one on that because that was really informative. And that's all.
Yeah, usually we just debunk in real time because that's a lot of labor. One thing I do want to say is that the talking points they have and the statistics they claim they have to back that stuff up, if you look at it, aligns with political agendas,
It
which is
does.
why you gotta understand that like they alt-right, conservative, white supremacist
Oh,
talking points.
absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah, but we'll just debunk them as they come because
Okay.
I be posting articles in the Discord. Motherfuckers only read the articles, y'all, in the Discord.
Well, I'm
Y'all
gonna
know who I'm
find
talking
you.
to.
I'm gonna find your Discord and read some of your articles. But thank you
Oh,
so
they're not
much. I
my
appreciate.
articles. But yeah, no problem. Come back.
I
I
will.
appreciate. Look at breakfast. I'm gonna start giving y'all homework.
Yes, give us homework.
But thank y'all for coming. We out here. Bye,
Thank you.
y'all.
Bye.